What up, what up, what up? I'm Jake.
I'm Jim.
Welcome to Secret Hideout, place we talk you can't bring to the dinner table.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. What's up, Zoe?
Let's go, boys.
Hey, we here. 71 doing it. So check us out on YouTube at Secret Hideout Podcast and Instagram at Secret Hideout. Oh, no. I think I screwed that up. Instagram, Secret Hideout Podcast, and YouTube, Secret Hideout Podcast, and Twitter, Secret Hideout 17. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, and doing all that jazz.
That's why no one's listening to us.
I know.
You've been fucking that up.
I've been fucking it up forever.
Can't find the damn web address.
Forever now, so
Yeah.
they can't find us. That's
He's like,
why we have no listeners.
Send us a Venmo. Everyone's like, what the fuck's Venmo?
Venmo, they're like looking for us on the video channel Venmo.
Yeah.
Like, I thought these guys were on Venmo.
Yeah. It's like I can't even find the search bar. But you can't. Like, it's like impossible to find the search bar in Vimeo.
Yeah.
Vimeo, I'm saying. Vimeo.
Is it Vimeo?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like
send,
if you go
send
to
us money on
if
there.
you go to Vimeo, like it's like impossible to search. Like all they want you to do is sign up.
Just like that.
Yeah, it's strange.
It's like where's the fucking search bar?
You have to like almost do like Vimeo
.com slash whatever you're
you
looking.
want to see. Yeah. It is a much better video player.
Vimeo.com slash blank sheet art.
Yeah, that's what you should check out. Check that out. We'll have all the Secret Hideout podcasts up there too. Do you have a login for that?
For this?
Yeah.
I think so.
Just throw them on there. Throw them on Rumble.
I don't have enough room. You got to pay for this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why it's better. Huh?
Yeah. It's like if you're a cinematographer, you use Vimeo. If you're like a videographer, you use YouTube. There's a difference.
It's understandable. Here, hold on. Let me. So, shout out Jacob up top.
Yep.
He probably don't listen to this anymore. I blame you.
Me?
No. Dude, that's the Juggle Show. That's the real one right there.
Yeah.
You pop that on Halloween. That's a good time.
Yeah. Or a nice summer night.
Yeah, shout out Bootface. Killing that, acting. He kills that newscaster too.
Yeah, he does.
He
a great
kills
job.
that newscaster role.
What's the holiday short? Go next to that. Why is it all
That's-
cool looking like that?
That's the holidays.
Yeah, but it was like cool looking. It was like all these colors and stuff. I don't know what. Yeah, like why is it doing that?
I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah, but if you want to check out any of our
Some music videos.
shorts that
by,
we've created,
some music videos by Detroit punk rock band Sub.
are they still doing it?
Some uncoordinated bastards. I think so. I think pretty much all bands had to take a break for like the last 2 years. You know.
That was the first time I had to do music to a video. Was for the Sub music video.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too much music. It was pretty short. It was just the intro of it. Because Jake tends to just make everything overly cinematic, which is awesome. But
Yeah.
he makes like their music videos like 9 minutes long. Has an overdub.
Yeah, they're like a grimy fucking punk rock band, and it's like a 2-minute song, but their music video is like 7 minutes long. It's something you don't see in the punk community, so it's original.
The Second Too Late promo was sick too, actually.
Yeah.
Old The Second Too Late looked way more harder. Like when we were older,
Yes.
like we looked the part then. It looked
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we just weren't like scene looking.
No, it looked tough.
Yeah.
Look at that
We
shit.
should get back together.
Oh, there they go. That's how they get me. Was this planned?
they-
Was this planned? Dan?
We're like tough now.
Dan, are you in on
Hey,
this?
we can. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So what's going on, boys?
Oh, you know, man. Like I said, there's hot things happening right now. I want to talk about Demon Lady today. I want to talk about Rumble, Joe Rogan, talk about some pop culture that Jake's got. I know he's coming with some hot pop culture this
I actually
week.
don't really have any.
Because
Other than my guitar amp.
all I got's The Shank, bro. I watched The Shank.
Really?
That's it. Yeah,
That's
we could
weird,
talk
dude.
about
We
that
just
a little
talked about
bit.
that today at my work.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit just because I
I brought it
watched
up.
it. Yeah, dude, it's on.
That's
It's on
weird.
something, bro. Watch it. Like fucking watch it. But
We were talking about how like you don't really ever need to watch that movie again. Like, you know.
do though.
no, but it's like if that movie ever comes on, like you're gonna sit and watch it no matter what.
So I'm check out Enzo over here.
Dude, I'm trying
What
to
are you
find
doing
pen.
over
None of
there?
these pens fucking work. All these pens are fucking.
Your prop pens, bro.
Alright.
Just ask me.
I'm like,
He's got like two buckets full of pens.
yeah, none of them work. All right,
Can't
there
get
we
one to
go.
work.
It's a good pen right
All right,
there.
there we go. We're good now.
Oh.
Fucking equipment's malfunctioning.
Right during the part where we're like I'm laying out the episode 2 and you wanted to be responsible
Trying to
and,
write it all
and
down.
like write it down so you had it so you know I like that. It was good idea. He's over there trying all these
I've
fucking
tried like 4
busted
pens,
pens.
probably.
I want to talk about Canada today.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Canada's hot right now. So yeah, I mean there's a bunch of stuff to talk about. But do you have any hot pop you want to hit with? You want to start it with, or I could start it with the Shank.
Sure.
You want to go? Yeah.
Yeah, we can do some.
Pop it, baby.
I finished Ozarks.
Beautiful, tight.
Or Ozark.
Yeah.
I'm Michigan, so.
Ozarks. Yeah, there's a couple of them. If you're from the mid, there's a couple Ozarks. Like
there really?
Myers,
Yeah,
Kroger's,
like we put S's on the end of everything in
Oh,
in the
okay.
Midwest.
Ozarks.
You know,
Yeah, I like that.
Ozarks. It's actually just Ozark.
Yeah, what'd you think of it, man?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. Pretty heavy ending.
Enzo, did you watch the show at all?
No, I never saw it.
You gotta check it out. It's what? How many seasons is it? 4?
Three right now. 4.
4. This is the 4th. But it's real easy. Or Jake said it's kind of slow, but
3?
I think it's cliffhanger more or less than anything.
I
Makes you
think it's
want
3
to.
seasons.
Enzo,
We're
researcher
looking at-
Enzo.
It's
You're supposed to be finding that out, or
44 episodes, 4 seasons, 4 years.
Enzo's over there writing it down. He's
Yeah.
like, "How many seasons?"
Well, I was writing down to make
Ozark?
sure I watch it. But
How many seasons was it?
4 seasons,
4. Yeah, this
Oh,
is the
it's
4th.
Ozark.
44 episodes, 4 seasons.
Yeah, it's a good show though.
where do you see 4 seasons at?
Right there where I got my mouse. 4
Oh, okay.
seasons, 4 years. Yep.
Dude, how brutal was his wife becoming?
Oh yeah, dude, she's fucking.
And there's only one.
I mean, I never liked her. I mean,
there's only one more.
season.
Yeah, half season, I guess it is.
Okay.
Because this season's only 7 episodes,
Yeah.
so I think they're doing another 7
Okay.
to wrap it up.
Yeah, I like it.
I thought, man, like spoiler alerts, I guess I don't know, but fucking, I thought that the mom was gonna kill her son, or have her son killed, or she still might, to be honest.
She might, dude.
Yeah, she's tripping on
She's a
it.
cunt.
Yeah, it's a good show because you don't really know who you're rooting for. Like, you never really know who you're rooting for.
Yeah, and it's hard. Jason Bateman is just fucking.
He's so likable.
Well, he's just his character from Arrested
Yeah.
Development.
Development.
He is.
Yeah.
So
He's just Michael, you know. Like
so you like.
they're like, I'm gonna kill your family. He's just like, well,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
sometimes you gotta. It's how it is.
But
We'll figure it out.
that character works so and it adds it adds an element of darkness to him that you wouldn't think would be there because you watched Arrested Development, which in Arrested Development sometimes you don't like Jason Bateman. You can tell he's like a dick,
Yeah.
but he's like still always lighthearted but in Ozark the same way of acting makes him kind of dark and sinister.
Yeah.
And I like how they bring that out of.
I always forget the open episode was like, remember he's like watching the video of her getting fucked,
Yeah, there was a
of
lot.
her like cheating on him.
Yeah, there
And
was
he's
a
just
lot.
like watching it like pretty emotionless.
Yeah, he didn't really care. Yeah. There's a lot when I rewatched or when I started season 4 that I wish I would have like watched all those recaps
Yeah, we
because
watched recaps.
yeah, you should. Everyone should because it's been in like 2 years, I guess, probably since the
Yeah.
last season. So if you haven't watched those recaps, you're kind of like, what the hell's going on? But the only people you really know are like the mains. How good is Ruthie in this?
She's all right.
Dude, she kills it in that one specific scene I can think of where she's yelling at, I think she's yelling at Jason Bateman's character, and she's like, you got it, or you could fucking kill me, and she screams, "Kill me," and it's like the most metal fucking scream I've ever heard
Yeah.
in my life.
Put that in a soundbite.
Oh,
on a
dude,
metal song.
it's probably in one for sure right now. Like, you fucking
Well, if you hear it, you heard it here first.
yeah, right. Straight up. Can we actually play that? Is there a way to play that?
Probably. That's good.
Yeah, it could take a minute. I should have looked that up because I did want to talk about that, but just that one specific scene, she like gave me. She's good in the whole thing.
Yeah, she's good.
She's great. In
I
the whole
hate her
thing.
hair, bro.
She's ugly.
Yeah.
Can I say that? I mean, she's actually really hot. Like in reality,
Yeah.
or she's like real pretty. Like she's not that ugly. And in Ozark, she's really ugly.
Yeah.
And her hair really is.
It's her hair, man. I can't. Like, it's just like,
Is it one
Can
of
you
these?
look up?
call me shallow.
Yeah,
but
right
damn,
here.
This one right here?
Like,
Yeah, can you play that?
What, your whole fucking family will be murdered, huh? If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to fucking kill me!
dun 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 dun.
Yeah, dude. That's what's up. That is what's up.
That scene right before that is pretty.
That
Pretty
episode
brutal.
was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good ass show though.
Yeah, we're gonna start. And when I say we, I mean me, because Melissa doesn't know it yet. But we're gonna start the Pamela, Tommy Lee show.
On Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. We talked about that a couple episodes ago.
She probably won't like it because she won't relate to it in any way.
But yeah. Well, it might be good though. It's the guy who did I, Tanya. Like
Yeah.
who related I mean, we all knew about that, but we didn't I didn't really ever care if there was a movie about it. And now that movie made it like, whoa, this is pretty heavy shit.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen in this too?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the guy that
Leaks it, right?
leaks it. He was like an electrician.
And he got
He
it.
stole it
Oh.
because they didn't pay him or something.
Yeah, that's Pam and Tommy on Hulu.
They got married after only knowing each other for 96 hours.
I'm pretty sure he was trying to steal money from them because they weren't paying him for something.
He was extorting them with it. Or
No, but he was trying to steal money and then came across the tape and didn't know what it was, but stole it anyways and then watched it and was like, "Holy shit."
I'm gonna make the career of Kim Kardashian
Yeah.
and Paris Hilton.
Yeah, that's what they should have called this was like Kardashians Rising.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first Kardashian. Or was it Paris Hilton who got
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton was the first. Yeah. That purposely leaked a sex tape for
yeah.
fame. They knew what they were doing. They had distributors and shit for that one. A Night in Paris or something. It wasn't.
A Night in Paris.
Yeah.
Jim's like, I still got it.
You can check
got
out
the uncut.
check the link in the bio for if you want to buy a copy. I got them burned. You have a bunch of DVDs I'm laying on.
Afraid to Google it.
People are like, what's a DVD?
Yeah, don't Google it. There's no reason to Google that.
What do you got? You got anything?
I mean, I watched The Shank, bro.
Oh,
I watched Shawshank.
The Shaw.
Dude, Shawshank Redemption is, and what you said was a perfect description of it. It's a movie you don't ever have to watch again because it's so good and it's just
And you've seen it so many
you've
times.
seen it a
no
million
matter
times
what.
on TBS,
Yeah.
but no matter what though, when that movie's on,
You watch it,
You
no matter
watch
what
it.
part it's from.
100%.
And if it's towards the middle, you're like, damn, I wish I didn't. I wish I would have started.
yeah,
Get it.
dude, it's probably top 10 one of my favorite movies because no movie has that.
Who directed that?
That's a good question.
Frank Darabont.
Okay, never heard of this fucker.
Let's see what else he did. I didn't know it was a Stephen King novel either.
Yeah. Short. Go down.
I'd like to actually read that
Director.
book.
Walking Dead.
One episode.
The Mist. The Green Mile.
Dude, that's. Oh, so he did the Green Mile, the Majestic,
Green Mile's a banger.
the Mist. So he didn't really do much.
No. Well, I mean, you think he probably made like,
That movie made him right there.
yeah,
in
you think he probably
1994.
made a killing off of Shawshank right off rip?
Had to, man. That shit gets. He's got to be. I mean, as long as he has like a good contract, he's got to be raking in royalties.
Yeah, because I mean, how many times is that on TNT? Or I think it's TNT.
I don't know. I don't know about anymore. Like,
Well,
I don't,
yeah,
I don't
that's
know
true.
if they still.
But throughout our, 20 years of living with TV in the
yeah,
house.
there's actually a movie out there about Jeff. Made me watch it one time. Bootface. It's about the movie is all about three dudes trying to get to a TV to watch Shawshank Redemption, and like they go on like an adventure, and like what happens, like everything like they relate it to Shawshank Redemption. They call it like the Shank or the Shaw or some shit like
Oh,
that.
I've heard of this. Probably from Jeff.
It's pretty funny.
You know what it's called?
No.
Okay.
Type in movie about.
Dude, the Shank though, man, like top to bottom, front to back, one
Andy
of the best,
Dufresne.
one of the best films ever, dude.
Puff Puff Pass.
Puff Puff Pass. Yeah.
That's it.
Let me see. Yeah.
Doesn't say anything about Shawshank, but it said in the.
Yeah, it's like in the movie it's like a big part of the storyline.
Is it surprising that Free made you watch a movie called Puff Puff Pass that was about this?
Yeah.
Funny. It's irony.
I watched part of the Jack Reacher show, like the TV
Oh.
series, and then I started to watch the movie, the first one. You guys ever see any of those? Reacher?
Yeah. So I know that so Tom Cruise plays Jack Reacher in the movies.
Yeah.
And they're not bad. They're pretty cool cuz it's just Tom Cruise being a badass, right? But I know that I got a lot of flack because from what I understand, it's based off a book series, and Jack Reacher is I don't know what he is. He's like
He's
like
former like recon military type guy.
Yeah,
Like he's huge
and,
though.
and he's supposed to be like fucking huge. He's
Yeah.
supposed to be like 6'4" or 6'5", some shit, and like just jacked, And like they had Tom Cruise playing him, who's like 5'2", and
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you would never know that Tom Cruise is 5'2" unless you know Tom Cruise.
yeah.
is
But the thing
5'2".
is, Jack Reacher's supposed to be like
Physically.
he's physically intimidating.
Yeah.
Like he looks like when he walks into a room, people. That's what they mention. Holy shit! Look at the size of that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who plays him in the show?
I don't know, but he is
Dude
huge
from
in
the
show.
Titans show. He plays in the Titans.
Why
DC Titans.
Why was I thinking that Jim?
He
from The
he played
Office
Leonardo in the new Ninja Turtles.
Seriously?
Yeah, which they're redoing again.
They're redoing it, just
They're redoing it.
revamping the whole thing.
Yeah.
Not Michael Bay.
No, I hope not,
Yeah.
because I hope they I hope they don't do CGI. Like they need to bring back the fucking suits.
The Muppets or whatever it was. Wasn't it kind of Muppet?
Kind of. I
Yeah.
mean, it was like dudes in suits,
Yeah.
but with a robotic head.
Yeah.
And they need to bring that shit back. It just looks good.
I can watch the first two, pretty much anytime too.
Why was the newer one so bad? I never watched any of the newer ones.
It's all CGI and like I don't know. Like they look shitty. Like they just look like shit. They don't look like turtles, and like they're like 8 feet tall, and like they're like 8 feet tall, and they're pretty much like indestructible. Like they're like bulletproof and shit. And it's like it takes away the point of them being like ninjas.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, what do they need to be ninjas for if they're fucking 8 feet tall and bulletproof?
Is it live action though?
Yeah,
It is live action. I don't think I've ever seen it.
yeah.
It looked terrible. But that first one, man, Casey Jones in the first one.
Yeah, they really fucked up. The second one's really bad, dude.
What, Ooze?
Yeah. Ooze is really bad.
It's so good though in my mind.
It's because you liked it better as a kid. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that's what
It
they were
was
going for. It's
My
more
Turtle.
fun.
It was my turtle movie.
The
The first
one was a little too dark.
first one was too dark when you were a kid.
Because the first one's based off the comic, you know?
Yeah. But like as an adult, I recognize that the first one's way better. I can watch the second one
Yeah.
to feel nostalgic.
The first one's like cinematically better too. Like
It's like an indie flick.
like the farm scene is like
Yes.
beautiful, dude. Like I
Yes.
want a picture of that scene of them like all like fucking training in the farm field. Like I want that in like my living room.
The scene when Raphael goes to Splinter and he's talking to him about his rage. That's a good scene.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking
Is
about?
that on the farm too?
It's on the first one. No, it's like when he first meets Casey Jones and Casey Jones beats him up with the hockey stick and he like comes back, you remember? And
Yeah. and-
Splinter's talking to him and he's like,
Cricket,
Yeah.
cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is. No cricket.
That's good.
Jesus.
Oh, that's good. Who voiced Raphael in the first one?
The same
Oh.
person.
Is it somebody famous? Like somebody
I don't know.
Because wasn't what's his name? Michelangelo?
No, you're thinking Donatello was you know,
Feldman?
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't Michelangelo?
No, he's Donatello.
Okay. Let me see. Go back. I just
The
seen it.
dude's got 30 seconds.
Josh Pice.
See what that guy's done. That guy kills it.
Mm-hmm.
The guy looks fucking weird though. He looks like a demon in that picture.
I'm sure he's a voice actor.
Yeah.
I'm sure he is a demon too.
Yeah, dude, that was the highest grossing indie film of all time.
Seriously?
Yep, Ninja Turtles.
Wow.
It might have been beat now, but
Well,
it
you know-
held the record for a very, very long time.
Do you know
if
what it
wasn't.
did? Was it made like it kind of did like a Christopher Nolan to Ninja Turtles.
Not really. I get what you're saying, but like you're thinking that because you're thinking of like the cartoon and everything. But the thing is, it was off the comic book, and the comic book was first, right? And the comic book was really dark.
But was the
and
cartoon
serious.
out?
The comic book, it wasn't like goofy or anything.
Was the cartoon out when they did the first one?
I think it was.
But that's what I mean. Like off of like the kid's child's like. Well, I mean, even Christopher Nolan. I mean, Batman's a dark comic book. That's why that's why the Christopher Nolan effect works so well with Batman. Was because Batman had some darkness to it that didn't need to be this like Adam West, like, you know, fucking cheesy superhero.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be this grimy
Yeah,
real
But
life superhero.
But I'm saying they're being pretty faithful to it, and that's by being faithful to the comic. This is kind of what turned out. I mean, they toned it down a lot. I mean, in the comic book, like fucking, they cut off Shredder's head. You know, Shredder gets his fucking head cut off.
That's the way they should go with it if they redo this.
Well, yeah, but they never will, just because it sells so many toys. Man, there's a cartoon. So the cartoon series that came out on Nickelodeon, I think from like 2005
Yeah.
to like 2010. There's a bunch of different ones.
The newer one. I know what you're talking about.
It's not even
though.
new anymore. It's not considered new anymore.
It's like this one, I think.
Nope, not that one. You gotta type in Nickelodeon. Anyways, it's on Hulu. It's really fucking good.
The cartoon
I
one?
watch it with my kids. Yeah, it's really fucking good, especially like if you're into like Ninja Turtles and stuff. They throw a lot of like they throw so many Easter eggs into it, and the story's good. Yeah, this one
yeah.
right here.
Oh, you've talked about this one on the show before.
Yeah,
And the animation's strange.
it is strange, but it's good though. It's a really well written cartoon.
It's a really weird looking cartoon, though. Here, let me hold on. Let me pull this. Leave that video playing, Enzo.
It's just got really good story development, and like I said, like the Easter eggs that they put in for Ninja Turtle fans is fucking crazy.
Shit.
Just leave it playing right there. Never mind.
It's not playing.
Fuck it.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
No, I'm over it. We're moving on. It does looks goofy. But actually, I mean, I see how it's kind of cool too. You know what also I thought animated looked funny too, it was really good, was that Spider-Man one you made me watch too. The Spider-Man
The movie,
the cartoon.
the movie one though,
Yeah.
about Miles Morales.
Yeah, what's it called?
The Spider into the Spider
Actually,
Verse.
Spider-Verse. I thought
Yeah,
that
yeah, that's really good.
the animation looks weird, but it actually works out really good. For
You know
the
what
show.
else is a fucking awesome cartoon that my kids watch is Teen Titans Go.
No, we talk about that out here too.
Do we?
I think so.
Okay,
Yep.
like that one's like it's fucking like really good. It's like fucking funny, and like, you can watch it as an adult. Like they have this whole type in Teen Titans Go. God, what is it called? I can't think of it now. There's like a song my kids were obsessed with.
Any of these right here?
Teen
It's hard
Titans.
to see.
The Night Begins to Shine. Type that into YouTube. No. Type it into YouTube. Teen Titans Go. The Night Begins to Shine, and just watch. Like you'll see, like it's like there's episodes that are just like beautiful, and this is one of them. Just click that. Go ahead, turn it up. My kids were like obsessed with this song. We'll play it for the listeners. Sweet. Oh wait, no, this is full episode. Hold on. You gotta you gotta go to like right there, yeah.
This one?
Yeah. No. The one right before that one. Yeah.
This one's 5 minutes long too. Is this it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transformer?
Like they just like will do random shit like this in the middle of their cartoon.
Yeah, this is fucking hilarious. Is there shit right here, dog? What's up with the eye?
Like
and
the
forehead?
animation, like just look at the animation though, like the colors and
What's up with that eye on her forehead, though?
I don't know. Fast forward it, Enzo. Like he's on a fucking Pegasus. Look at that. I don't know. They got one. They got like an episode where like they all turn metal. This is the song they're obsessed with right here. Like they sing it like word for word.
It sounds like a Rush song, or not Rush, but Styx song.
Yeah, like Fall Out Boy's been on here and shit, and
Saturn. Boom.
yeah.
Go back.
Oh, there's tons of devil
Run
shit
that
in there.
back.
There's an episode where you can type it in Teen Titans Go Metal,
Hold on. Just a little bit back.
where they basically go to hell.
Oh, really? Have
Yeah.
you ever seen Metalocalypse?
That's what
Yes.
that's what it was kind of reminding me of. Is that Saturn about to pop? Where's it at?
I'm gonna pause it when it does.
There it is.
Saturn being
There it is.
it goes from broken to.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that one.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, there's one where they go to hell and shit, and
Really?
yeah.
Oh man. And this motherfucker won't drink liquid
I
death.
know, right? It's like my kids love this show, dude. Favorite show.
It's all right. I watch it with them. Keep
No,
them
just
tabs,
messing.
keeping eyes on it.
Making sure.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's where we're at, huh?
What? We're seeing Saturn everywhere.
No, in pop culture.
Oh, pop culture. Yeah.
Got the Super Bowl this weekend.
Yeah. Super Bowl. We'll have a little. We'll chat about that.
Yep.
You going to dance?
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, better.
Did you want to go to dance?
I mean, why
I
not?
talked to him about it yesterday. He's cool with it and everything.
Okay. Yeah, I just need his address.
Yeah, I'll give it to you right now on here.
Yep, right now. Go ahead.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I bought a new amp.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
what
You
about
guys-
before the amp talk? What about Secret Hideout Sports? Did you guys watch Skills Comp at all?
Nah,
No,
Nothing?
No.
No, neither did I.
You know,
I don't ever care about the
They need to-
All-Star game.
they need to do
Hey, will
something.
you actually pull up the clip of the blind guy, the average
blind
Joe
guy?
Jim? I don't think he's blind. The average Joe,
The blindfold guy.
yeah, blindfold guy. Did you see that clip
Yeah.
though?
Yeah, that was sick.
Who was he? Was he somebody for?
I don't know. I don't know if it's the same guy. I follow some dude on TikTok that's like fucking mad.
Trevor
with-
Zegras.
Mad, I think
Oh,
that is
Zegras
him.
plays for Anaheim. Yeah,
Yeah,
play that. Real
he's a
quick.
rookie.
You got a video of that, Enzo?
I'm pulling it up right now. Once it loads, yep. There we go.
Don't blame my internet.
Yeah, this dude.
about
This
to.
dude's got hands like whoa.
There's a lot going on here with the.
You want the sound?
No, it doesn't matter.
He's trying to get that fucking Calder Cup over cider.
Yes. Oh man, Cider's gonna get it though. I think, man.
Yeah, cider's
I think you will too.
They're pumped about him throughout the league. I mean, everyone's pumped about him.
him and Raymond.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The whole Red Wings
It's these.
franchise.
It's these three guys. It's Seagrass, Raymond, and Cider that are the top choices.
So this guy's a rookie too, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even know. He looks like a kid. He looks like a. Well, how old is he? 19. Jeez, oh Pete. Look at this guy. Give us fast forward it a little bit.
All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
So this fool puts on a blindfold.
Who's the goalie?
Hold on, pause it for a second. Because I got the video. I gotta get us out of here. All right. So they're blindfolding him. You think you can see through that thing a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Because he gets nasty with it.
Okay.
So then
why'd they cut?
Because they're bringing out all these things to throw things at him while he does it.
Oh, okay.
So the Anaheim, the Ducks come out and they throw balls at him. Can we see a slow mo version of that? They kind of
yeah, they're
that up.
gonna replay it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. They'll replay it.
And then I'm gonna just put this in here because this looks like shit on there. But
And you got 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
yeah,
It is nasty.
let's see this shit again though.
They need to do something with the All-Star game to make it matter.
I think the 3-on-3 was sweet. I watched one of them like 2 years ago.
No, they just gotta make it like they gotta like punish these people if they don't do good. It's gotta
Look
be-
at that shit.
Yeah, this is.
Look at that shit.
Wow.
So what they do is they like what the winners get a bonus and then they end up donating it, right? Yeah, it's nasty.
Dude, that was nasty. That's some lacrosse shit.
Yeah. He did the Michigan too, pretty recently.
In a game, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyways, what they should do is they should make it so, like, for the skills competition, like, that should be a point-based thing, or like, you're trying to win points, and then if you're on the winning team of the game, you get points added to you too. And like, they should take like the top 3 players from the highest points gets like a point added to their team standings.
Like 1 point. That would be cool.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like actually matters.
Oh, so they care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I always said that.
'Cause that's why it's
about-
kind of boring. Because like, yeah, it's these guys coming together and having like a good time and everything like that. But like, none of them want to be there.
Yeah,
Like,
they just want a vacation. at
like
that
they
point.
don't want to be there. And
Where was it?
Vegas.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
it's
say.
usually somewhere cool too.
So yeah, they don't want to be there, and then it's just like it's boring because like the game, like everyone's just kind of fucking around.
Vegas.
I went to that arena we were staying right outside it. It's pretty wild. I didn't go inside, but a few of my buddies went to Wings games there. So it's nice. Vegas is so weird though. Vegas is
I have
so
no,
weird.
I have zero interest.
You
in Vegas.
shouldn't go.
I have zero
There's
interest.
no reason to
I'll
go.
probably never go to Vegas.
No. Have you ever been, Enzo?
No.
It's nothing.
Yeah. I mean,
It-
I'm
it-
not into gambling anyways, so.
It's like, it's cool that you seen it, you
Yeah.
know. But like seriously, every time I go there, I'm like,
If I did go there, I'd probably say that
It's
like
all the same.
circus
Yeah.
one.
Cirque du Soleil?
I don't know.
no,
The circus. Like,
circus.
Yeah.
Old Vegas is super hood.
Is that in Old Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably where I go.
Old Vegas is pretty gutter, but it's fun though too. Super. It's like white trash Vegas.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah,
Figures that's where I want to go. huh?
it is. It's funny. It's kind of trashy, dumpy. They tell you not to get too far away from the casinos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew a guy that lived in Vegas, Black Joe.
Okay.
He was a guy I worked with for a long time. And he said Vegas was, and those hoods are different. Like when you get to the desert and you're in the hood, it's weird. It doesn't feel like the hood. Like
Okay.
it's, because there's no weathering. So everything looks all right. Like the streets all nice. You know what I mean? Like there's no like crazy
Yeah,
rain.
there's like nothing that like got like shit on due to weather and then never fixed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the climate's nice. So it's, you go down these streets. I remember I was in Arizona when my sister lived there, and I was skating down some street. And I was
Is that
just-
New Vegas?
Yeah, that's New
That's
Vegas.
New Vegas.
Here, leave that up real quick. New Vegas, which is like a big ass fucking mall with slot machines. But when I was in Arizona, which is very similar climate to Vegas, it's like I was skating and I was down this street and I was just skating down the street, and I was like, hold on. I think I'm in the hood right now.
How could you
like
tell?
I could just tell. Like there's a lot of people outside hanging out,
Looking at
Careful
you.
what you say.
laying out, and yeah, I mean, exactly. They were like kind of like I was misplaced. They all had,
You're like, I think I'm in the
Modelo's
hood. They're like, I think this boy's lost.
yeah, for sure. But it looked nice, and I remember my sister would drive me through like, where like Section 8 homes are,
Yeah.
and they're like dog ass cribs, They built all these houses that are really nice,
Yeah.
and they made them Section 8 homes.
Type in Old Vegas, Enzo.
Yeah,
I want to see a picture like this. Is it like near it or is it like
kind of.
somewhere far away?
It's not like you can't walk there.
You can't walk there.
No.
This looks like Vegas vacation.
Well, this is like
No,
from
I want
the
like
60s.
now. Like I want it like
Yeah.
that's from the 50s, bro.
Just type in Fremont Street now. It's all covered. It's that one right there. This one. So it's like there's like all these like little like white trash like cover bands that are playing shows.
That looks dope, dude. I like that.
It is dope. It's the coolest part of Vegas.
Old Vegas?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
It is gutter. It's definitely like that's where you see the meth. You're like, you go to New Vegas and you're like, this ain't that bad. Like,
Yeah.
this ain't that. You go to Old Vegas, you're like, oh, okay. This
I
is
get it.
this is where I get the meth. Okay, I can get the meth here.
In case you were
So-
looking for that.
Yeah, because meth's huge in Vegas. Any uppers are huge. I remember when I was there the first time, I was trying to find some weed. I was trying to find some weed from somebody. I was walking around. I was young and, reckless, staying up all night. I was probably on like some Addies. So I was like tweaking a little bit. And I was drinking like crazy because you could drink for free. And as long as you had a system, you go play video poker at the bar and they could ask you for a drink and you say, let me get a Jack and Coke. Then you cash out your video poker, and then you just walk away.
Oh, okay.
And you don't
What's
pay
that,
for drinks.
that thing, that roof?
That thing is, so if you're watching on YouTube, you can see that we have the Fremont Street roof pulled up here, but it's covered, and there's like a digital display on it that has like spaceships flying over your head and like a bunch of different
Okay.
it's kind of cheesy, to be honest. But I'm sure when it was first made, that was all open. Like back in the day, that was all open. That was open air. Fremont Street is like the street you think of when you see movie Vegas. That's like where Fear
And they
and
put it
Loathing-
over that whole thing?
Yeah. So they enclose that whole thing.
Really?
Yeah, no cars can drive on the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
yeah, I mean, old Vegas is the coolest part of Vegas, but still, it's just a bunch of shitty hotels with
Slot machines.
Slot machines.
Yeah.
Like that's really what it boils down to. But I mean, like for the people watching and just like I don't know, adventuring, you have fun. You have more fun at Old Vegas. New Vegas, there's just like Gucci shops and like fucking Prada and brands I don't even know. Like there's like that's all it is. It's like a big mall with like crystal shops and shit. Like fucking
Yeah.
Tiffany stores and all that shit.
Okay.
And then a lot of slot machines. Like that's
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
so if you want, there's really no reason to go there unless I don't know. Unless you're like how I went there, like you go there and you go to Zion or you go hiking or you go somewhere else, you go look at like cuz the nature's dope around there. There's some sweet hikes.
Yeah.
But then you can just catch Vegas and be like you see what it is and then move on. Cuz that's all it is. You don't need to go there for a week. You go to Vegas for a week, you're going to lose your mind.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, I'm good on Vegas.
Yeah.
I'll never go there.
There's no reason for you to go there.
Yeah. So yeah, I bought a new amp.
So we're talking about
Guitar.
that Secret Hideout music.
What kind of amp is it? What brand?
It's a Fender Mustang LT50. Right there. It's that boy.
This is your first electric amp, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. So like it's technically a like a practice amp, but it's 50 watts, so like you can gig with it and practice with a band with it and shit. But what's cool about it is like, especially for someone like me, it's like I'm not playing shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm not playing shows or anything like that. And what it is, it's a modeling amp. And so it's got all these different amp effects or just basically amp sounds in it. If you click the overview, nope, the one next to that one. Yeah. So now go over to where you see that one. Yeah. So you see how that says like Fender Clean? So it comes with like these presets. It comes with like 30 presets in it. And it's like different tones and everything like that. Like there's Fender Clean, there's, metal, 90s metal, 90s rock, 80s rock type shit. And then what's cool about it is you can connect it to your computer and it works as an interface on your computer. So you can actually use it as an interface to record with it. And then also you download Fender's app. And with their app, it has like 100 more tones on it that you can add. You can add up to 60 tones or presets onto that, right? So, and then on their app, there's like 100 and something more presets that they've developed, and they mimic, a lot of them mimic like certain band sounds, like AC/DC sounds, Queen sound, Weezer, Green Day, like that kind of shit. So like, and then you could put it on your amp, and you have like a good mimic of that tone
That's pretty
that
cool.
they use. But then you can also go in there and you can build your own amp.
Your
Right.
own tone, you mean your own like?
Yeah, your own. Yeah, like you can build your own amp, because, like I said, so like you can pick the amp you want, and I think there's like I want to say like 15 amps or something on it, and most of them are Fender amps, like all their different amps, like the Princeton and everything like that, the Twin whatever.
Twin reverb.
Yeah, Twin Reverb. But then they mimic other amps too. They don't tell you what they are because of legal reasons, you know. But you can find out what they're mimicking. So you can find like an orange amp.
Yeah.
You can find like a JCM like 800 or whatever, and like a Mesa rectifier, and then you can add pedals to it. You add pedals, reverb, delay, effects, stomp box, and basically, so you could basically create your own tone and get the tone you want out of it too, which is cool because this is like something like I just want to record stuff and maybe jam with my friends every now and then. But like, so I have this in my living room, and like, I don't need a pedal. Like, I don't need all these pedals. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit's messy. Like,
Yeah, it's got all
Yeah.
these pre-selected.
yeah. So like, I don't need a pedal now. Like,
Except
I don't
for-
except for like either like I got
Channel
like,
switch.
yeah, like I didn't get the channel switch. I just got a one button switch.
Let me see the back of the amp real quick, Enzo.
I got a one button switch right now, so I could go from clean to whatever preset I want.
Give me that little zoom on the back. So what's that have? A little. So just the foot switch. Okay, so from the foot switch, it's just a AB switcher that you have, just like a single pedal.
The one I bought, it was like $13. It's like a single button.
And
You
then
know.
can you cycle through? Can you cycle through your presets
I think
with
you
it?
can, in a sense. I don't know how to do that yet. But they did make a pedal for this amp, which has like 4 buttons on it, which you could cycle through things and load up different presets to the
How
pedal.
much was the pedal?
Pedal's like $60.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's just a switcher. I wonder if it is. Well,
It's
we'll
no,
talk-
I
we'll-
yeah. Look up the
I bet you it's. I
What's
bet
the
you
pedal called?
you can get an off-brand one.
No, I heard you can't.
You can't.
Yeah, I heard it's
Huh.
pretty like.
There's a USB connect.
There might be a couple that work. You got to find it in Reddit.
I saw that USB. What's the USB connection at the top there?
That connects to your computer.
Okay.
So like if I open GarageBand or Logic, that's my interface.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it USB-C?
And then that's also how you build your own amp on their app.
Yeah, this is like
You know.
Line 6 has been doing this for like ever.
Yeah, Line 6 gets shit on though
Yeah.
apparently with this type of
They're
amp.
they're modular
Yeah,
amps. Yeah, they're,
like, is it gonna sound like? Are these amps gonna sound like a fucking, like an orange head and cab with tube amp? Like, no, it's not going to. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know though, because
It's just not going to.
do you
Like,
remember when we played the reunion show, and Garrett played through just a modded Line 6 pedal,
Really?
and that shit banged.
Okay.
Like, it was actually probably the best tone I've ever heard out of
Yeah.
one of those pedals.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
No
you know,
way.
and most people wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But two like tone snobs, which exist,
They're
gonna shit on these things. You know?
But if you put a tube lit amp behind them, and like you had that play, or, it looked like they were using the tube amp.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
sick."
those tubes are so warm.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, fuck you, you don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference? Like, you can't tell. It's a sound. Does the sound work? Like people get crazy about that shit.
Yeah, so it's cool. The problem is I haven't been able to use it yet, really.
Is
Because
there a headphone jack?
yes,
There is?
a headphone jack, an aux jack too, so you can have headphones and you can plug your phone into it at the same time. To run like a backtrack and shit like that.
What's the
It's
reviews on that?
it's really fucking okay. So this is part of their Mustang line, which is their model amps.
Which one should I buy? Should I buy the good one?
it depends on what you want. Okay, so this one is the light version of the GTX.
Look that one.
Okay,
Up.
and
GTX?
the GTX. This one is better. This one is better for me. You might appreciate the GTX more because you know what you're doing. You know what you're looking for. Like me, like I'm gonna be getting into tone with this amp. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be learning about tone, and like I'm gonna be teaching myself how to build a tone that I want. You know, what is this?
This is the GTX 50, the one.
That's the GTX 50.
Is that what you were looking
Now this, yeah. So mine is like the light version of that. And if you look at, so like mine's just more user friendly.
I think Dan has this amp, to be honest.
That's probably what Dan
Yeah.
has. Yeah. Because like mine's more user friendly of this one. This one is Bluetooth. So the app is actually different on this one. It's the same app, but it works differently on this. So this, you build your tone from your phone. You know? And then what's cool about that one is that like, say like, all right, like I want a Tom DeLonge tone, right? I can go on the app for the GTX, and there's a community. Like there's an actual community of people, and what they do is they build tones, and then they post them on the community. And you could type in Blink-182 tone, and there will be a bunch of ones that come up, and you could just download them to your amp.
It's good for cover bands.
You know? Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you get like that Queen, Brian May sound. You get.
I think they're great for older people that want to just record or play in their house that aren't looking to gig. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like I said, like now you don't need a pedal. You know, you got this little amp in your living room. It looks nice. It's clean. Like not a bunch of wires everywhere, cords everywhere.
Yeah, but us pedal heads understand. I'm not as big of a pedal head as some, but there is like
Well, that's
the
if you're a
manipulation.
pedal head though. If you're a pedal head, then like this amp. Then I feel like if you're a pedal head, like you're also like I want a big rig. You know what I'm saying?
or you could just use your pedals with this amp.
You can, yeah.
That's what I'm saying too. Like that you just plug your pedals into that and have multiple options. But
Yes.
pedal heads do like that, like the actual hands-on, like being able to manipulate.
For sure.
the
I just don't
pedal
see a
in real
pedal head.
time.
I wouldn't see a pedal head getting this amp
No, probably
because
not.
of that, because
Yeah.
of what you're
But it
saying.
would
Like
work
they want
fine.
they would. A pedal head wouldn't, or I don't think a pedal would work on my amp because I'm pretty sure my amp doesn't have a effects loop.
Which I've never understood, and I've been playing guitar for
So
20 years.
I
so.
just know this. The reason I know this is because of all the research I was fucking doing before spending over $300 on something. Basically, so if I put like a looper on my amp, right? How's it go? The amp, I forgot how it's worded, but basically, if I put a looper on my amp and I play clean on the looper, right? And then the next track I want to play dirty. As soon as I turn the amp to dirty, it's going to change my already recorded loop to dirty,
Unless you're plugged into the effects loop.
unless it has an effects loop.
Yeah. Yes. Because you're distorting,
So it might just not work for a looper.
you're distorting the speaker.
You might be able to throw pedals at this all day.
Yeah, you could.
It's just not a looper.
I mean, I still think you can with a looper.
No, you
because-
can't, because I like researched it and everyone was saying like that's like the one thing that.
Well, I would
they
never.
that was
I've
stupid
never
they didn't
used
add.
an effects loop on my amp and my loop pedal, and the way I worked around that was I had a distortion pedal on my rig, so I always played clean through my amp.
Yeah,
And then I had a distortion pedal, so if I wanted a distortion track,
I think,
would-
but you're able. There's something. I forgot how it's worded. It's like how it's connected. Like it goes. You're running the pedal before the amp, or something like that.
yeah,
So it doesn't allow you to do that with this
Yeah, you
on like a
could.
looper.
yeah, you could,
I mean, maybe
you can, because
everyone said that if your track's going to be whatever effect you have on the amp. So I could run.
Yes,
I could run.
That's true. So you'd have to use like other pedals.
I'd have to use other pedals.
Yes.
Yeah.
You couldn't use those presets and stuff. It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. because whenever those presets go on, that's what your speaker's gonna do.
Yeah. Which then again, if I'm doing that, then
Wh-
there's really no point for me to have this amp.
Which I never thought about an effects loop being the bypass of that, because I've always been like, all my amps have had an effects loop, and especially for looping, you want to not play everything with distortion. But I didn't know I could effects loop the loop pedal to bypass the fact that my amp's distortion would be used on every channel. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't understand.
I don't either.
You made sense there. I know you made sense.
I don't know if it made sense, but it's
that's new guitarist here. Like
I like this diagram ends up hold up. This is what I was talking about.
that's what the app looks like. Like when you go on
Well,
the
that's
app.
good because then it teaches you like how to like act. Because this part of music is very confusing. This part about audio engineering in general is very confusing about where you're putting, like running everything through, like what's going first.
Like, yeah,
here.
what goes first
Yeah,
and shit
oh,
like
yeah.
that.
And
Yeah,
so
I don't
this
understand
shows
any
you-
of that.
This shows you a good way of doing it. Then when you actually work with real pedals, then you can put that to practical use too.
Yeah.
I do this on like a DAW, like through Logic.
Yeah.
There's mods on Logic, and I build amps, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. That's basically what it is.
yeah, that's
You're
how
doing
I
that.
play guitar that's why I have now my amp is sitting right here
Next to me.
Yeah, you can't see it
The
actually.
lamp's actually
yeah.
on it.
Jake's lamps on it, but
And what is this amp?
it's a Marshall JCM 2000.
Okay.
It's a good, really solid, tube amp.
When did you get this amp? What band?
Second too late.
Second Too Late.
Yeah. I had a crate, which was a piece of shit
For what?
for my first stack, like my first like half stack with like a head and a cab. It was a crate and a crate cab, which were garbage.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then I got Mesa.
That's not the amp he has, Enzo.
Which one is it out of these? I'm just.
That right there.
Yeah, that's the
That's the
JCM
head.
2000. So then I had the crate, and then I
Okay.
had the Mesa with
What was the Mesa?
the Mesa was a dual rectifier.
Was a dual
Yeah,
rectifier?
and that's
Okay.
what Dan had.
Now, why didn't we ever get the Boogie?
It is the
Or what?
Boogie.
It is the Boogie? Is that what that is?
Mesa Boogie, yeah.
Okay.
It's the same company. Yeah. So Mesa Boogie is the company.
Okay, so that is that then. All right.
Yeah.
So I was kind of confused because like I was, my Tom DeLonge obsession. I'm like, what's Blink's tone? Which I heard is actually really hard to get. That Blink-182 tone because of the Enema of the State tone, which is what everyone searches for, like in the pop punk scene. Like
Yeah.
everybody wants Tom DeLonge's tone because it is fucking really good. It's its own thing.
Yeah, it's Illuminati build.
It's Illuminati. Yeah, and so everyone's like, oh, what's he doing? Like, how's he get that tone? Like,
He's
I bought.
sacrificing kids.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, everyone, but like people are like, oh, I bought the like, you read like how to get his tone. You're like, you gotta buy Mesa Boogie, and then sometimes I read like, oh, you gotta buy a Mesa Rectifier, and I'm like, well, what's that? Like.
I think
Like,
it
what are
was-
those two things? But you're saying they're the same thing. But anyways, so for Enema of the State, they took two different things, two different amps, and blended them.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of shit that was done to build that tone
Yeah.
in studio.
It's a multi-million-dollar record that was
Exactly.
produced by who is it produced by? It's produced by fucking like the rock producer. Like,
Let's see
He's
here.
dead now.
the guy who produced it.
Yeah, he died.
Jerry Finn.
Jerry Finn. Yeah. What else did he do? He did like
He did a lot of punk bands and
Yeah.
stuff, I think, and
Alkaline Trio, Sum 41,
Yeah, he
Green
was
Day,
like-
AFI.
the pop punk sound.
yeah, he was like the
maker.
punk. Yeah. So they did a lot of fucking work, and so like when you hear Tom's tone live, it's really not the same thing.
Yeah, when we recorded at 37 Studios with Dalton, for All That Talks record, like all of those guitars are like reamped. So I record one take, and then he also takes a direct a direct line, so just like
Yeah.
just the direct line, and he goes back and replays the recording through other amps,
Yes, I remember that.
and then he mics those amps and blends those sounds.
Yeah.
So it makes for like a super sound that you could never like achieve.
You can't achieve that
No,
live, yeah.
no.
And if you do want Tom's, if you can recreate, like, and this goes not just for Tom, but a lot of people, but to recreate that tone, you can get it. You can get it alive. It just costs a lot of money.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's all probably studio magic. You know what I mean? That's a lot of that shit is, man.
Oh,
like-
it's definitely because you like people thought he was using his signature Stratocaster
Motherfuckers
too.
a
You know, with his
$3,000 Les Paul or something.
exactly. You
Yeah.
know, like he wasn't using that
No.
that Fender Stratocaster on that album.
The
you
one
know?
with like just the pickup,
with
the bridge or the bridge pickup only.
the Invader,
Yeah.
which I just got and what I'm getting installed right now
Yeah.
into my guitar
It's
as
just
we
a-
speak.
it's just
Which
a-
sucked about my amp story is I got my amp and I was waiting to get work done. I was getting new pickups and like pick guard and everything on my amp.
on your
Or-
guitar.
on my guitar, and I was calling around to see. I wanted to get a setup, new pickups put in, and everything like that. And everywhere I called, they were like, "Oh, it's a month and a half wait," you
Yeah.
know. And I was like, I found this guy by my house that everyone was saying to go to, and so I called him up, and he's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be like a month." He's like, call me back in like a month, you know. So I'm like, okay. So I called everywhere else around to see if they could get me in. Same thing, month and a half. You know, like what the fuck's going on? So then I looked into it, and Fender put out an article talking about how they've sold like so many fucking guitars in the last 2 years.
Oh yeah.
You know, because of the fucking
Pandemic,
pandemic.
yeah.
And they said like the biggest age range is I think they said from like 30 to 40-year-olds. It was like the biggest age range right
So
now
much time.
of buying guitars, but they were selling so much that they weren't able to keep up,
Yeah.
you know, so things were going out of stock and everything like that. But so that explained why I couldn't get in to anywhere. So then I ended up calling this guy a month later, and he's like, yeah, I'm still behind. He's like, what do you want done? I told him what I want done. And he's like, all right. He's like, I'll give you a call back. He's like, I might be able to squeeze that in, you know? So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, so I was like, I gotta get my paycheck. I'm gonna go buy my amp. Right. And I was like, I'll just play with it and stuff. And then like when I gotta turn in my guitar, I'll go turn it in and stuff. So I'm like Saturday or Friday, I get my paycheck. I'm like, I'm going Sunday. It's like the only day I can go to Guitar Center, get my amp.
Yeah.
Right. Then Saturday or Friday night, he calls me up. He's like, bring it in tomorrow.
Oh shit.
You know?
Damn it.
So
How long's he taking?
he said give him a week.
Wow.
So
Wow. Setup's usually like a day. What are you doing to your
Yeah.
pick guard?
I'm Pearl.
You doing, what are you doing?
I'm
Making
pretty-
a Congo long
Pretty
strap?
much making a top to long strap, bro.
That Duncan
nothing wrong with that.
that Duncan Invader's a really hot pickup.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm prepared. I got a Duncan, but then I also got a what do you call it? Alcano.
You sound like
I don't know. I bought all off-brand.
Oh shit! I'm still on here.
Did my research. Found off-brand. Everyone talks highly of on the pickups.
Oh, you didn't buy an Invader?
Nope. I bought an Invader from China.
Oh, okay.
It's a company off eBay called Guitar Madness. Has a lot of talk. But I got an Invader pickup, and then I got like a 360 pickup, like an all-around pickup for my neck.
Okay.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't remember what your guitar had. Is it
So my has two
two humbuckers?
Two humbuckers.
Okay. You should get that silver 72 Tele pickup for the neck.
The what?
Like what my guitar has.
I thought about that.
That's a great
Um,
pickup.
So, but I'm running a budget. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they probably make the Chinese one too.
They probably do.
Yeah.
you know. But it's all gonna be. I'm gonna experiment.
You
with
buying
shit.
commie shit, dog? I thought you were a fucking patriot, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Jeez,
They
oh,
want
Pete.
fucking. They want $100 for that fucking invader, bro.
Who are you? Fucking,
They want $100 for that.
You Chris Chelios, bro?
Yeah.
What are you doing, man?
Why, what did Chris Chelios do?
Chris Chelios sold out to the fucking Chinese army, bro.
Sons of bitches.
He like his kid. His kid's playing
His
for
kid,
his
yeah.
kid's playing for the Chinese Olympic team
Really?
because they're citizens there.
Yeah.
And maybe he was born there. I don't know.
No, he's playing for KHL.
KHL.
Yeah,
Oh.
Russia.
but he's playing for the Chinese owned team.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely didn't read that article. I just sent it to you. I was like, so this guy's a traitor? Chelios? Chelly's Chili? All those years I spent there? Fucking A. No, that's sweet though.
Yeah.
I've been looking for like a combo. I don't know what I want to get, but
You want a combo, huh?
yeah, because I want to sell that. I want to sell that sometime soon. I don't need all that amp. You don't ever need all that amp,
Yeah,
ever, like for nothing. There's really no reason for that.
because
amp.
like miking it and
yeah, between
you know.
miking it and as long as it's a 50 watt or up, which every amp is,
yeah,
it's gonna be loud enough. You just gotta maybe put it on a chair or something, like
yeah.
put it on a stand. But I mean that Marshall JCM 2000 is a fucking badass amp. If you're looking to buy one, hit me up in my DMs here because I got one for a Gizo with the cab. So that cab is one of the best cabs in the game too.
Did you sell your Second Too Late guitar,
No, my Tempest?
the white one?
No.
You still have it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Why don't you hang that bitch up?
It's in its case.
Just hang the bitch up somewhere.
It's a good guitar.
It's
It's actually safer in
history.
its case
I get that.
Yeah.
I'm saying for
for
decoration
Yeah,
purposes.
it's a great guitar. I played that guitar all throughout Seven Birds and everything.
Yeah.
It's a good guitar.
I thought maybe you sold it and got that one.
I only have two guitars. I bought that. That was my first ridiculous credit card purchase in my life.
Was it?
Yeah, for sure. I just went to the guitar
Nice
store and
guitar.
just bought it.
You're like, screw
I was
it.
like, hey, I got fucking thousands of dollars they're giving me. All right, whatever. Here, I'll buy a guitar and a bunch of shit.
I
Like,
felt really cool walking into Guitar Center with like $400 to spend, even though it's not shit. It is to me though.
Yeah.
You know, like I felt like I walked around that bitch like I could buy this. I could buy this if I want. Well, is this guitar? Maybe I'll buy this instead.
dude, fucking 2 weeks ago, we had a guest on. And I went to Guitar Center and bought a $400 microphone.
Oh shit.
It's right here.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I love going there too. It's funny though, when I go there now I just go pro audio and I'm like
Yeah.
that's where I go. That's where I'm hanging. I don't know.
Yeah. I took Hayden, so it was her first time.
That's cool.
I told Damien.
I wish I would have known. I would have went with you guys. When was it? Sunday?
It was Sunday, yeah.
I was off, I think too.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if I'm allowed to talk to you like outside of the
Outside of the
podcast.
podcast.
You're allowed to hang out with me. You just can't talk to me about,
Anything.
Canadian truckers and stuff,
Yeah, so I took her to her first time to the music store, and I told Damien that they don't allow kids under 6
You lied to
Why?
him.
I did.
Why?
because I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
You
okay.
know, like
And
dealing
you
with
feel
2
enjoy
kids.
yourself.
Dude, and Damien
Yeah.
would be like
Dude.
maybe beating shit up.
Bro, I
Really?
took him. I
Yeah.
took him to go buy a fucking when I went to go buy my dryer, and I bought a used dryer. So I went to like this used like grimy, trashy place to buy a dryer,
Okay.
and like fucking took him in there, and like he just fucking went nuts in there, bro. Like trying to climb in shit, and like everyone's yelling at him, like
Okay.
stop,
Yeah.
I'm not taking him to a fucking place with thousands of dollars worth of hundreds of
forgot.
millions of dollars worth of equipment.
I forgot what I thought about the other day, but it was something to do with doing something with you and the kids. And I was like, I don't think we could do that though. Like, I think it was the movies or something. I was like, we should go see. I don't know what movie I was thinking
Yeah.
of seeing, but I was like,
Yeah, Hayden. See, that's the thing.
Hayden
like,
be fine.
Hayden's fine.
Yeah.
Hayden's fine because she's at that age now where like I could take her to the fucking music store and take her around, and
Nothing gets broken.
yeah, And I just can't take. I can't take 2 kids, man. Like
Yeah.
not gonna work. But it was cool because like we went through all the sections and like fucked around with shit in like every section, you know. And like like you said, like the audio thing, they allowed you to test the mics and shit. You know, you put the headphones on, test all the mics, and let her do
it's
that.
sweet. I love the pro audio section. It's
Yeah.
all those speakers and shit too. I want to smoke some weed.
Okay.
Alrighty. So on that note, do you want to switch to the demon lady real quick?
You want to go right to Demon Lady?
Yeah, you
All right.
guys keep talking about this demon lady video.
Hey,
I
can
have
you
to see
pull it up on your screen and I'll actually play it on mine so we can have the audio?
Yeah.
So just pull it up on your actual screen. And hold on, pause
wow.
it though. Pause it.
Yep.
What the fuck are you doing? So yeah, this is a demon lady that was arrested at the border. Are you on Twitter for this?
Yeah, that's just what I googled it and that's what came up.
Shit. All right. Well, we're gonna have to just watch it on yours, which is fine. Just make sure you got the audio up.
Yep.
All right.
Ready?
Yep. All right. All that after just one liquid death, dog. That's what happened, bro.
I kept waiting for her to pull it out. And be like,
Yeah,
liquid
right.
death.
So if that's a real ass video, bro, it's either a true possession or just methamphetamine.
Think so?
Possibly. I was thinking that the second time watching it. But it's scary.
Methamphetamine could be a possession.
If you, it could be 100%.
You know,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
like it just
Like
be-
tapping in.
yeah.
Be over? Okay.
Tapping into like the darkness.
Tool of the dark.
That scared me though first time I watched it. When she popped.
Yeah.
Like it was like she
Whoa.
popped me. Like she got
Yeah, I
me.
would have shot her.
That's why I wanted it.
Yeah, I know exactly, right?
Right?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I know.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, shout out to these border patrol officers for having good trigger discipline right there.
Yeah, for sure, man.
This guy's like putting his hand on her head right there and just trying to gently like nudge her back in. Damn.
Yeah. A demon!
I know.
She said something about Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Let me see that again real quick.
So she was arrested for human trafficking?
Yeah, she was trafficking people.
Okay, that makes sense.
She doesn't look like the type. See,
Damn.
Bam, dude.
I know.
I wanted to throw this. I wanted to throw something at the TV just now.
I don't have a clear bowl to smoke this tobacco.
Fucked up.
Yeah, turn that off. Demon lady, though. Yeah.
So I learned about that there's that M song, the Ringer.
Yeah.
He's like off the chain like Caleb Brown.
Yeah.
So I never knew what that was.
It's like a
And I-
girl that was in her basement or something, right?
Apparently, it's a serial killer named Todd Colehep. Type in Todd Cole. He's the Amazon review killer. Todd Colehep. Yep. and I guess this dude killed like eight people, and he would leave reviews on
weapons.
he would leave reviews on Amazon for weapons. And I'm sure if you go down, you could probably find some of these reviews where he would talk about, oh, this is really good for chopping up a body, this is really good for burying a body.
And people are like, "Oh, that's so funny."
Yeah, look at this edgelord,
I know.
so edgy, bro. And he really was like hacking up bodies and shit.
So who's the Caleb
And so
Brown?
Kayla Brown was
Probably one of them, one of his victims.
her and her boyfriend basically got kidnapped by this dude, and he killed her boyfriend and then kept her chained up in like a storage unit.
So
And you can watch video of them like unchaining her.
That's
Alright.
heavy, man.
But yeah, like try to find some of his reviews. Just type in like Amazon reviews. Yeah, you can find them right here. Zoom in on
you're
that.
Fucking Google.
I hate how their image things work now.
I know.
Gosh, damn it.
Can you
Come on.
zoom in?
It's all right. Leave it.
I want. Well, you can't read the whole thing. I want to find one that we can see like the whole thing, like this one.
If you go to our YouTube page and watch us on YouTube, you'll be able to see
here we go.
this.
This episode's kind of very visual, I feel like.
Oh, here we go. Keep in car for when you have to hide the bodies and you left the full-size shovel at home. Does not come with a midget, which would have been nice. Stun gun. Seriously trying to reason to zap one of my agents for being lazy. Hidden shackle padlock. Great. Works great. Also, if someone talks back, go old school on them by putting them this in a sock and beating them.
Damn. How many people did he
They will
murder?
not appreciate the hardened steel like you will. Works great on shipping containers. And this dude was
Yeah,
killing
this dude's
people.
Fucked up, man.
How many people did he kill?
I think like 7 or 8.
Haven't stabbed anyone yet, but I'm keeping the dream alive.
That's crazy. Someone just thought he was trolling too, or he was trolling, I guess.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Here, look at this one. It's a chainsaw. It says, works excellent. Getting the neighbor to stand still while you chase him with it is hard enough without having an easy-to-use chainsaw. Jeez.
Learned that the entrepreneur of like trap music, basically, like not trap music, but like like the famous like mumble trap type music that's so popular now,
Yeah.
was actually like pioneered by some white kid in like the Netherlands.
What?
Yeah, in like 2005 or some shit, six.
2000. yeah.
Young Lean is his name. 2002. I think it was 2002. Type in Young Lean, go to YouTube.
And just make sure that this video can never be seen.
What?
Because I don't know. YouTube's weird about like,
Young
playing
Lean
YouTube
Ginseng
videos.
Strip 2002. So this kid basically created this sound. Click on it. Let's listen.
Oh, wait. Hold on. What's going on?
So this is 2000.
I've heard this song before. This is actually like a TikTok trend right now.
What is?
This.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is an old song, you know.
Have you seen? What
Do
year
you know
is this?
2002? I think.
What's,
Maybe 2000.
What's
It might be
mumble rap
2013. It might be the song's just called that.
about? What's mumble rap about it? Like,
I don't know what to call the genre.
I got you.
So
I know what you mean. Kind of just new hip hop.
like fucking like
I-
Little Xan, you know, type.
I heard that song on a TikTok and I thought it was a new song.
Okay, 2013 it was released.
That song,
Yeah,
Ginseng Strip.
yeah. But that shit wasn't popping yet. Like that style wasn't a thing.
So they think that they jocked this kid.
No, they know. Like he's like the originator of
Does
it.
he say anything about it? Has he ever spoken up about? Like,
I don't know.
Like, why are all these people jacking my style?
Well, he created a new genre.
That's true.
You know.
You know, that's our boy Pat would always talk. That was his argument with like new rap. Would be like, he's like, it's not fucking the same. It's not the same rap. Like you want it to. What do you want it to be? Like Tupac and Biggie and Nas. He's like, this is different. Like this shit's just different. Like it's not. You can't compare it.
It's a different
It's
era.
yeah, it's just a new style of music.
It's like when I tried to show you Metallica the other day and you dogged it hard.
What do you mean? How does that have anything to do with it? How does that have anything
It's
to
a
do with
different
it?
era.
Holding on to that.
Huh? Yeah, I know.
It's a different
What's up with that? I don't even understand how that even goes with this.
Just came in my mind
You
right
were just
there.
like, music is happening. I could say Jim was picking on me for my music last
For my
week.
music.
No, I just don't like Metallica.
I
I
know.
get people like Metallica.
I don't like Metallica either.
I get it. Like I understand it. But I understand why people like Metallica, but I don't like it. Doesn't mesh with
Mesh
me.
well.
No.
Yeah.
I don't get into like I get into that more.
Like mumble rap.
Sure, whatever that was. Yeah. Did you get that that TikTok I sent you for Russ? I wanted you to write bars on.
Mm-mm.
You didn't get that?
No. Did you like text it to me?
I sent it to you on TikTok.
Oh, I don't check my.
No.
No,
Where's my? Is this my phone?
I don't check that shit.
Do you ever see those though, like open
Yeah, the
bar
duets.
challenges? Yeah,
Yeah.
those are sweet. That's sweet. That's a really cool aspect of a social media platform. Like, I think it's fun for, but Russ has this one, and I want you
Oh,
to
that's
write
the
some,
way to go now. Like that's how you get found now is on
straight,
TikTok.
which is that's a I back that for TikTok. Like I can't even like show my TikTok algorithm because God knows what's on it, but no, not even from me. It's just TikTok's fucking. It's just vicious. If you don't use TikTok a lot, it'll just show you.
Yeah, you
bitches
know, that's actually something I
dancing.
wanted to bring up was that Andrew Schultz brought up. I don't know whose podcast he was on. I'm pretty sure it wasn't his. I think he was on someone else's. You know Andrew Schultz. Yeah, Andrew Schultz. So
Yeah.
he brought up the fact how TikTok's algorithm in China, it makes it so like if you do something with engineering or like you build something, it pushes you to the for your page. It rewards you.
Like that's what it
It makes you-
downloads the app with. Like on the
Yeah.
app when the
Yeah,
app,
so
it's
like
automatic
it wants its
algorithm.
citizens so it pushes its citizens to build something or invent something, right? And if you do that, you get rewarded and you go viral,
Yes.
right? And he's talking about how isn't it kind of funny how it's a Chinese app and now it's over here, and what does it push on Americans?
We gotta talk about this. Jim packed that bowl
Viral.
up.
It pushes on what makes you go viral here is by doing stupid little dances.
It's a
or
demoralizing
fucking-
tool.
It's to make you dumb.
Yeah. It's all part of their social credit.
It makes everybody here want to do dumb shit because dumb shit is what makes you go viral. Where over there, the algorithm is innovative shit,
Yeah.
using your brain type shit.
That's why Trump was like,
So they want to make us stupid.
Yeah, 100%.
And
That's
it's
why Trump-
working.
Stupid and, like-
It's fucking working. Because when you go on Jim's TikTok, all you see is big tits bouncing up and down to some song.
bitches twerking.
It's it though.
It's a
because
weapon,
I don't.
dude.
It's because and that's what TikTok was. Actually, I mean, to be honest, Instagram Reels is the same thing. Like both of them are just like they just showed like these sexualized images.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I didn't even seek this out. I didn't like it. I didn't do anything to like. And the thing is, I don't use the app to even get rid of it that much. So it's like. It's just stay and like Jake was saying, it's just there. Like it's randomly there, even if you
Yeah.
you beat your algorithm to
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah, because like I try to beat that as much as possible, and like I like stuff, and I search for things and actively follow content that like I'm into, and it takes that stuff away a lot, right? But it will still be there, like randomly. Like I'm seeing like conspiracy theory stuff, I'm seeing music stuff, I'm seeing things I'm into, and then all of a sudden it's like some girl, you know,
In a thong, like some influencer or some
Yeah.
shit, like on the explore page.
like
I just
shaking her
created.
ass.
Yeah, I just created
talk
an
about
Instagram the other
those
day.
lives. Those lives.
Oh
are,
yeah,
those
Yeah.
lives
Or, like
are-
all the lives. Every time like a live will, because like I'll scroll the For You page because that's how like I like finding stuff, and like all the lives that pop up are always like it's always some like it'll be like a transgender person like I don't know, just talking shit about something, or it'll be like
talking shit about Joe Rogan.
yeah, it'd be like that, or like super liberal person, or it'll be like a girl like laying on her bed, like bouncing up and down, like pretending she's getting fucked,
Yeah.
and just that's what the live is, you know?
Yeah, it's why it's seriously like I'm not even being like a prude about it. It's just weird and it's wild that like they're and for
It's
the
like, why are
fact-
you pushing this on me?
why are you pushing this on me? And why are we talking about Joe Rogan saying a word when this is what we're pushing on the culture? Like, why is that what like everyone's talking about when it's
Yeah.
completely acceptable for a teenager to pick up TikTok, download the app, and then just watch this live of like some extremely
she's
sexualized
watching, yeah,
stuff?
she's watching a live of a girl, like you know, exploiting herself, and then but she's seeing that she's being rewarded for it.
Yeah.
It's a demoralization tool. It's like a weapon, basically.
It is a weapon.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
a weapon.
It's a fucking weapon on our culture, and it's fucking working.
Which is why they
know?
control it, and in their culture, they want to make it so it's like you said, if you're an engineer. I also read something that they are trying to make their men like hyper masculine in China to
Yes.
recover from all the years of, you know. You got that lighter?
Yeah.
Well, they want to be they want to be like the world dominant superpower by 2050.
Yeah.
So you know,
Some argue
part of that
they
is
are.
yeah, but I'm saying like publicly they've stated that, you know, and you know, one of the ways you go about that is you make other countries weak. It's like that dude, that Russian guy that fucking said infiltration, you know?
Yuri Bezmenov?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit this.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
My bad.
What were you doing with it then?
I just trying. It got like
That was really odd.
got packed too tight.
I'm gonna zoom in on just that part because it was pretty weird.
It got
That's-
packed too tight.
While we're on the topic of like Facebook Live, or not Facebook, TikTok Live, another thing I hate that comes in is like I'll get a lot of people, like musicians and stuff, going live, and like there'll be a lot of people like playing piano and singing songs and stuff, you know, and like they all got the same setup behind them. Like they all have like a sign and then like a lot of like colored lights and everything like that. Like and like you know, clubby lights going on, and they'll be singing popular songs and shit. And it's just like it's all the same. They're all like they'll be like, tonight's gonna be a good. Oh, thank you for the roses. Oh, thank you. Tonight's gonna be a good. Oh, you put a silly cap on me. Thank you. I love you guys. Tonight's gonna be. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you, John and G, for sending me those roses. Thank you. Tonight's gonna be a good. Oh, thank you. It's like it's just like, oh my god, like I don't know, like something about that. It's just like it's like that they're being so fake. You know, because they have to be.
Yeah.
Like they gotta be fake to stay relevant. And it's like, I don't know, just something about like sucking the dick. Like they're sucking the dick of the fans.
Yeah.
You know, to look at me. Keep looking at me. I'll suck your dick. It's like you don't give a fuck about the roses being sent.
That's a clip right there. That's a clip.
You know what I'm saying though? Like
Yeah.
they don't give a fuck. Like
No,
these
they're
people
making
don't
money.
give a fuck that you're sending them roses or sending them some putting a silly glasses on them in the live, and I don't know.
Is
It's
that
just,
the
it's
metaverse
just
that
so
we're on our
it's
way
just
to
so
right now?
fake. Like,
Hey, you got bars on this though?
but that's how you got to make it.
But the money makes me handsomer. Walk around smelling like a come up in the answer for her problems, but I'm not him.
What
I
is
don't
this
mind
you're
it
showing
though.
us?
You don't like me how you think you do. I like it though. I know I'm fine.
I want you to put some bars on this motherfucker. But I want it to be because it's all about the money, and I want you to talk about how the money is a cancer. So, like, the money is a cancer, bro. You know what I mean? He says, I know I'm fine. And then you come in and you tell him
Yeah.
that the money is a cancer, bro.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to like.
Well, I
like,
just need you
hook
to
up,
write
like,
it.
a
I just need you to
microphone.
write it. You only got to do it. I'll do it.
Oh, you could rap it?
I'll do
You
it.
want me to ghostwrite you?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
All right.
Yeah. I have an idea. I just can't get, like, the bars. I can't get, like, the idea of, like, because it's like this. It's a super popular duet right now, too. But everyone's just like rapping like raps. They're just doing like bars on it. And it's like, I want to like do one that's like talking about like the Federal Reserve and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
like fucking the Rothbergs taking over.
The Rothbergs.
Rothschilds.
Rothschild.
Yeah, Rothenbergs.
You know the Rothbergs?
I know, you just knew that. You
fucking
just knew that end of that
Rothbergs.
last name is.
Who's Rothberg?
See what you did there?
Berg is a popular ending of last name. Yeah.
No, the dude, the football player.
Roethlisberger? Yeah, Ben
Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger.
You know, he had something to do with the Federal Reserve. But you feel me on that? Like how the money is a cancer, bro?
Yeah.
That was the message I sent you. It was
Okay.
about that.
I'll look into it.
And I told you, I was like, I want you to write something about fucking like some conspiracy shit.
Okay.
And I'll do it. I'll spit it. You just gotta send me the verse.
All right.
And I want it to start with, I know I'm fine, but the money is a cancer, bro.
That's what. Okay.
And then you gotta go from there. That's all I got.
Okay.
Traverse the verse, you know what I mean? Traverse the verse. I've been fucking up these cameras so bad too. Sorry everyone. I've been like keeping it on Enzo when I'm talking
It's all good.
but we brought that. Yeah, that bowl is pretty clogged.
It is. It won't. I didn't even get a hit off it. I was like,
This is great contact,
You gotta
guys.
hang
I know.
can you unclog it? Oh, let's talk about Canada, by the way. Did you guys hear that the Windsor and Detroit bridge is being blocked now? So last episode I talked about the whole like
And Port Huron too.
supply chain problems.
Yeah, well, they're talking about an American one happening in March, right? That's what they're
Yeah.
they're trying to organize one, and social media is making it very hard for people to organize it.
Don't you think it's best that they don't?
It's
Like,
happening in every
What?
country now.
because I'm kind of on Enzo or with Enzo with it being like a psyop, like a false flag psyop. That's like,
Well,
They're- they're-
I don't know. Like I said, it's doesn't matter if it is or isn't.
why are they
like,
doing
it's
it in
gotta
America? Are they mandating it in America?
I think it's in some places.
Truckers?
Like healthcare workers and stuff, but not
Yeah.
truckers.
I think maybe. I don't
Really?
know.
I don't think so, dog. And I think it's like in America, it's almost done.
There's talk about it.
It seems like this is just gonna make it go. Like it seems like it's almost done. It's like almost done. It's all. COVID,
I don't know. I think I respect it because you know what's gonna happen is it's gonna make shit fucking gnarly.
Oh yeah, that's the problem though, dude.
It's
Yeah.
gonna make shit fucking gnarly, and
Yeah.
it's gotta. But at the same time, it's gonna
Accelerate the
gonna
crisis.
kind of be a message to everybody, doesn't won't it? Won't it? Won't it be a message to
Yeah.
everybody?
Yeah, I'm
like,
just
hey,
concerned.
you try running this shit. Like these are the motherfuckers that run the show. Like the truckers run the show. You don't think about them. You don't care about them, but they run the show because once they stop,
because listen, what
What?
happens is not true. Like I don't. They're just.
you don't
like,
think truckers
they're-
run the show?
No, what they're doing is they're like truckers stop doing your job's obsolete. You guys are obsolete. If you don't want to do it, guess what? Roll them out, boys.
that's
Yeah, good luck.
The
They-
electric
there's not gonna be-
trucks
there's not
that-
gonna be no
the
fucking electric trucks.
Amazon trucks that are bringing everyone their fucking supplies, their
Yeah,
toilet paper.
that'd be years down the line. They're not gonna be able to do that
My
right
thought-
off the bat.
Don't you think that this makes the trucker job obsolete?
Not even that though, man. You got to think of it,
It
from
makes
the
the
standpoint.
trucker even quit. It's like 4D chess.
What they're
You're
doing
making the
is
trucker quit.
they're forcing
Yeah.
them to they're forcing them to do this protest, which
So,
is just gonna
What's
like
the difference then? If they're gonna do that anyway, what's the difference of them just doing it now then?
Oh, that's fine that they're doing it, but what I'm saying is what they're going to do now is sit back and say, "Oh, look, see these protests, they're causing food shortages. There's nothing we can do about it.
And
It looks
even
like
those-
you're going to have food shortages and supply
And
shortages."
dude, even with fucking electric trucks and shit like that, like there's anything that's automated has to be babysat. Okay? Has to be babysat. There's
these-
nothing out there that's automated that isn't babysat.
Dude,
by
these wealthy
human.
people, they don't
I'm not saying
need our
that.
supply
I'm not
chain.
saying that they're
We
not
do.
going to still use the human battery. They're still going
Yeah.
to use the human battery, but they're just not going to use it for the trucking game. They're going to do it so they can up their supplies, up their manufacturing, up their money, up their overall profit.
Yeah, but they're going to do that anyways.
Facts.
They're going to do it anyways.
Facts.
See, I'm looking at it from a different standpoint.
Not with a bunch of truckers that have fucking jobs. Now you got a bunch of truckers that are fucking refusing to work.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we have to get the groceries to the store anyway. So Elon or fucking Jeff Bezos, you guys got anything for this? They're like, yeah, we got something for this. Here we go. Zzz.
Well, whatever. Then it's
That's
war.
my- that's
It's
my-
war, though.
that's my
It's, we
electric
are at
video.
war,
We
you
are,
guys.
but once
We're
you
at
disrupt
war.
the supply chain,
So
you can't just
then
start
from
it
there,
back up. Like,
once they bring out the electric trucks, you know what you're gonna start seeing? You're gonna start seeing bombings on electric trucks. You're gonna start seeing fucking shit going wrong with those.
they don't have electric trucks right
Terminator.
now. I don't think that's what the problem is.
Terminator,
the problem
bro.
is once they shut down the supply chain, we're gonna need food. These
Yes.
wealthy people, they don't have that problem, dude. They're not worried. These people that are like super ultra wealthy.
Yeah, but it's also gonna get the people who are fucking on the side of the government to say, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
we need to fucking back these people because they bring me my fucking food."
Hopefully.
So I gotta stop screaming at them to wear a fucking mask and take their fucking vaccine because I'm not getting food on my table. So I gotta join them now. Stop these fucking mandates.
You think so, or do you think they're gonna be like? Do you think they're gonna turn it?
it can
like,
go
oh,
either way, man.
This is
it
white
can go either
supremacy.
way.
These are Nazis that are doing this. These are extremists that are doing this.
So the people,
So what's the alternative?
I'm- listen,
sit
I'm
back.
not disagreeing with you.
Just
no,
sit back?
I'm not disagreeing with
What
you.
should Canada
My
be
point
doing?
is that I don't think
Going to the camps.
I don't think the problem is that it's going to
Gotta-
put
gotta
truckers
try
out of
something.
business. I'm saying once you disrupt the supply chain, it's like these people
I've-
that grow crops and stuff. They don't have a way to move it. All those crops go bad. They don't just keep making. They don't keep making
Yeah.
food. They don't
Yeah.
when they start losing money.
Yeah.
We're going to be impacted. Is what I'm saying.
sure.
And not these wealthy ass
That's-
people. And
that's
I think
war.
It is war. I think what they're doing though is I think they're trying to basically like what they tried to do was put us by fear into submission with like COVID and these vaccines, and I think now what they're gonna do is by hunger. Like, they're gonna make us basically
sure.
desperate with hunger, and then they're gonna basically be like, they're gonna tell us in some way, shape, or form that if we want to eat, we're gonna have to play ball. And we're gonna have to basically play their game or get vaccinated or whatever the fuck it
Dude,
is.
if that's their game, it's gonna backfire.
I hope it
Okay.
does. Yeah.
It's
But,
gonna
I mean,
backfire.
It makes me concerned. I mean, you got family, I got
Because-
family.
For
We
sure.
all, we
For
got to
sure.
eat.
I'm not
dude.
saying it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's gonna be good. That's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is that if it happens in America, shit is gonna get gnarly. All right.
it is.
So all the people that are backing all this mandate shit and everything like that, backing the government and want to shout at people, like, you need to wake the fuck up soon. All right, because you don't want the truckers to do that.
Yeah.
You don't want the truckers to go on fucking strike. You don't want it.
No.
You don't want it whether it's organic or whether it's a fucking psyop. You don't want that shit. So you gotta fucking you better wake the fuck up and be like, all right, I think everybody should be allowed to choose what they want to do.
Correct.
as I hope what happens in America is that that what you said, the latter there, because with this, it's not in Canada. It makes sense because Canada is running like some like wild authoritarian rule. Like it's wild
Yes.
over there, and here it's not like New York is New York City.
But
big
it's also
cities.
America, dog. Like we can't be letting Canada like out freedom fighting us. You know what I'm saying?
But Canada needs
Like,
the freedom.
I
fight
get
us
that.
Right
I'm
now.
just saying. I'm saying the American in us, like we can't be letting Canada run the show. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
think that they're-
like we're fucking America, bro.
yeah, but that's why it's
Yeah.
not happening here.
We're America.
That's why it's
Yeah,
not
that's why it
happening.
yeah, I
hasn't
know.
been
I
yet.
get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I
Like,
get
yeah,
that.
Canada needs to fight. Canada needs to get their guns. Canada needs to get like their freedom.
Yeah.
Like they
Yes.
need that. Like in America, like it's like does New York and whatever any other like blue states that are like really strict, like do they? Yeah. But even in those states, like you go outside of the city, it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's freedom still.
Yeah.
People are still free.
Like here, what
so
everyone-
let New York eat themselves alive
Yeah.
in their fucking trash hole.
Like right now, what needs to happen is like conservative parents all across the country need to pull their kids out of school.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Everyone needs that needs to be the protest. One of the protests here is pulling your kids out of the fucking school because they're making kids wear masks, and they just had that thing where was there Stacey Abrams
Dude, that was so
Uh,
ridiculous.
took a
I can't
picture
even-
took a picture in a classroom
Yeah.
full of kids and teachers, and everybody in the classroom and everyone in the picture is wearing a mask except her. And it's been noted that she is the most she's the most at risk person for COVID and COVID complications in that fucking picture, and she's the only one not wearing a mask. Okay, so and then what happened? Was it Newsom? Was it Newsom that was at the basketball game without a mask?
Football game.
Football game
Yeah.
without a mask,
Yeah.
making everyone else wear masks and shit like that, making your kids wear masks in school. So like, why don't these fucking people have to wear masks, but they're forcing your kids to?
Because they're vaccinated, Jake.
The kids are probably vaccinated too.
Yeah, I know.
because they
Because
view us as slaves.
I know in California they're definitely vaccinated, because like you're not allowed to not be vaccinated in there. The only way you can get a fucking medical exemption for a vaccine in California is if your kid dies.
Yeah, I was just thinking about this too, Enzo. What you're pulling up right here. Did you see this, Jake?
What's that? Obama?
Obama just
Without a
doing
mask,
work.
everyone else around
Yeah.
him has to wear a mask. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
rules for what is
me
it?
and not for the.
no rules.
No, for
rules for
thee,
thee, not,
not
for
for
me.
me.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Leave that up real quick. 'Cause
This one or the other
This
one?
was this one
Okay.
because we didn't hit. But this was the first one of Stacey Abram, right?
She's
Yeah.
disgusting and pathetic.
This is
I
Ben
hate her.
Rothenberger.
No, she's just a disgusting human being. She's been instrumental in basically every single election.
What that thing, dog, you about to get fired right now, dude. Your phone's fucking going off and shit, dude. Fucking making a bunch of noise.
Yeah.
That thing on silent, dog.
It is on silent. That was my alarm. Anyways.
Look, she's the only one that's going to get complications from COVID in that room
Absolutely.
because she's overweight
It's wild.
and she's old.
No, and that shit throughout the whole thing has been it. I mean, Gavin Newsom dining in, the whole thing has just been obvious hypocrites, or who we're trusting everything to. Obvious hypocrites.
Yeah. So back to the trucker thing, though, another message it kind of sends is like, yo, like we keep going like this, we're gonna get civil war, like, and you don't want civil war.
Maybe that's what they want.
Probably.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
But that's what I'm
right?
saying. Like, we got to come together. Everyone's got to come together, and it's you.
Well,
You
that's
have
why-
to be on the side of freedom.
That's why
like
I
you
think-
have to be on the side of fucking freedom.
Yes.
If you're not on the side of fucking freedom, you're on the wrong side. If you don't
Absolutely.
think everyone is free to make their own choice, you're on the wrong fucking side. All right. And if you're on that fucking side and you keep staying on that side, you keep fighting for that side. All right. What's gonna happen is shit like truckers are going to go on strike, and you're not going to be able to get your fucking iPhone from slave labor China, okay, that you can go and post all your fucking, anti-America this, anti-slavery this, or your fucking food at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
And shit's going to get dark.
Yeah. But that's why we gotta forget it. Like that's why fucking it's gotta end. They gotta start talking about how it's ending.
Well, apparently the narrative has been kind of shifting. They're starting to say a lot of shit that everybody's been getting banned for the last 2 years for saying. They're starting to say it now on mainstream news.
So what do you think?
Maybe
that they're-
because of what they're seeing in Canada and shit like that.
maybe
Maybe they're realizing, okay, these people, maybe they're realizing we're not as smart as we want everyone to think we are, and these people aren't as dumb as we think they are.
I think it's bad news. I think it's bad news if it happens here.
Well, yeah, that's the
Bad
point.
news.
That is the point of
Yeah.
it, is bad news.
The best way to control the
Like you said,
opposition is
psyop
to create it
or not.
ourselves.
It's shut down. It's
Yeah.
shut down. All right. You don't want to give us what we want? Like, we're not going to burn down fucking cities and shit. We're just going to stop working.
It's wild.
Yeah.
But I love how, like, they're trying so hard to, like, demonize this protest, though. Like the mainstream media and shit like that. And, like,
Yeah,
for
but
who
they're not
calling
working.
it.
It's not working. It's not working like it
Well, no,
usually
it's
works.
not working because
People are like,
the videos
"No."
are overwhelming. It's just
Yeah.
like them in like bouncy house castles and
Yeah.
like getting food and feeding people and having good times.
And we know Canadians, especially in Metro Detroit. Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
know Canadians and we understand how Canadians act.
But I've been seeing a lot of videos of people in Canada in Ottawa like saying like, you know, we're not mad yet.
Yeah.
We ain't mad yet. Like this isn't us mad. Like this is us trying to send a message right now. Like we're not mad yet.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's kind of hard because it's like, you want to see these people mad? I don't know if you do. You know,
Yeah. Hockey's a motherfucker, man.
You know?
When they
Hockey,
when
dude.
they
That's not
get
gonna be
mad-
nothing like hockey, man.
they
but there's
get
also
mad.
videos of all the so apparently the police in Ottawa are going around and they're confiscating fuel, like fuel's
I
being
seen-
brought in.
I've seen some videos.
Fuel's
of that.
being brought in and they're going in and they're stealing it, like literally stealing it, which I don't understand how they're able to do that because they're probably not allowed to do that. But yeah,
But
but they're trying to call it fringe. They're trying to say it's like a small group, and it's like, man, this shit's
yeah, it's big.
pretty fucking big.
Yeah, even on like mainstream, I was listening to sports radio,
Yeah.
and usually sports radio kind of just mirrors like regular ass media, and they're pretty, especially through the pandemic, they're get your shots, wear your masks. But even on fucking sports radio, they were talking about like, they're like, this shit's for real over there in Canada. Like they're actually, they're stepping up and speaking against these mandates. And this is like coming from the same place where they were 2 weeks ago probably saying, everyone go get your shots. And now they're speaking in a different tune. Like, everyone should be able to choose what they want to do. Like,
Yeah, like Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. Yep.
Saskatchewan, is that what it is? I guess they're talking about dropping all mandates right now.
Yep. Proof of vaccination and negative test requirement. They're removing it.
They're removing it.
yeah, didn't someone else just did too, didn't they? Did New York? Did New York drop all mandates?
I don't know. It's hard for me to believe, but it could be.
Yeah.
They might have, but they
Yeah,
still-
New York might have.
Mask mandates.
mask mandates, but they
Gotcha.
still might have like the
Vaccine
jab. Yeah, you have to-
Indoor mask mandates.
Indoor mask.
Oh, okay.
mandates.
Well, still, I mean, for New York, that's probably
Well,
a
it's
big
the
deal.
thing is like indoor mask mandates because you're not if you're not vaccinated, you're not allowed in. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You
It's
know.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but they're like, even on the sports talk, what I was saying was they're like, we get it, or we see it. We see you guys at the fucking AFC Championship in your boxes with no masks on in a stadium full of 70,000 people.
yeah,
They're like, we're having the Super Bowl in one of the most locked down states of
where is
the
Super Bowl?
U.S., LA.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what do you mean? Like, if
Yeah.
there was an emergency, do you think that they'd let the
Yeah.
Super Bowl happen with 70,000 people going there
Yeah.
to watch a football game? If we were in some sort of fucking desperate, emergent time where we
Yeah.
needed to be locked down and covering our faces
Yeah.
or holding our breath around like people with no masks on, I heard some fucking
Yeah.
clown
Would
say
we
that
be
shit.
firing thousands upon thousands of nurses and doctors?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and for fuck's sake, are we going to
Yeah.
disrupt the supply chain over this?
Yeah.
Is that what we're going to do here? But we can go to a fucking football game.
Enzo, on that note, bring up 2017. Type in like 2017 hospital overload or overwhelmed.
All right, let's see what this says here. News article or what? Flu patients here.
Overwhelmed by flu patients. No, just go down.
Just look
So
at
that's
all the-
time. That's 2017, 2018. No, keep going. That's 2020.
Here's 2017. Hospitals dangerously full during winter crisis.
Yep. Now type in 2014.
That's the Guardian.
Oh no, hospitals are overwhelmed.
What is
That's
it from?
2014.
What's it from?
This is the Dayton Daily right here. What is this?
Go down a little
2014.
bit.
Hospitals overwhelmed by flu cases.
2014.
You know what I'm saying? So, because having kids and shit, like, I don't know, the flu always kind of scared me. but I always remember the flu. Every year it's like I would see like, oh my God, we're overwhelmed by the flu. So basically, hospitals have always been overwhelmed. This isn't new, but they're using it as if it's a new thing.
And you were scared of the flu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Well, I
thought-
just don't like the flu, bro.
you
Like,
thought the flu.
I don't like having
you
the
thought
flu.
the flu existed.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I mean?
Terrain theory.
Uncle Jim was over here telling you, Jake,
Uncle Jim got the flu a few weeks ago.
Jake,
Yeah,
Jake,
that's
the
right.
flu's not real. All right.
But you know what though? You talk to people that work in hospitals now, and it's like you would literally think that.
I'm just saying that narrative has
You
been
know.
played every fucking
Yeah.
year. Every year we're told hospitals are overwhelmed. And
Yeah, but
then it's
how
like,
are-
because
how-
you're talking about if we're in a pandemic, and it's like, why are we trusting these motherfuckers? Why are you still, if you're on that side of like pro mandates and pro vaccines and shit like that, why are you trusting these motherfucking experts? Why are you trusting the motherfuckers that have had 2 years? We're 2 years into this bitch. 2 years. And you're still trusting the motherfuckers who had 2 years to fix the problem of overwhelmed hospitals? Like, why isn't that shit taken care of? Even with, you say, oh, because people didn't take their vaccines. Well, these motherfuckers should have been like, all right, there's probably going to be a lot of people that don't want to take the vaccine. We should take that into account. How do we fix the overwhelming of hospitals? I know. We'll fire a bunch of fucking nurses and doctors. That should probably help.
Yeah, and try
Like,
to
why
strike
are
their
you
license from them.
Why are you trusting these people that have been nothing but wrong? Wake the fuck up, fucking posers.
Like, look at this person.
This person.
Come on. She's got safety glasses on behind a shield.
I know.
So yeah, because it's all about it's all about fucking money, bro.
Yep.
Like you said, the Super Bowl, like it's
Yeah.
all about the fucking money.
Wait, why
you know?
would they let it happen?
It's like
then?
there's a really good meme going around, and it's
Hey,
just
will you see if you have to be
it's-
vaccinated to go to the Super Bowl?
it's super easy and super simple. It says I keep trying to follow the science, but it just keeps taking me back to the money.
Yeah.
And that's
true.
the fucking
Yeah.
truth of it all.
Yeah.
About how, like, people die, like how the hospitals are getting fucking Medicare pays out for, if you go into a hospital with COVID, that hospital gets paid out by Medicare. They get like, I don't know, like $6,000 for you coming in as COVID, right?
Yeah.
If you get put on a ventilator, then you get them, they get like
30,000.
like 30,000. If
Yeah.
you fucking die, they get like 40,000. You know, that's why the fucking code since the beginning of this, since Medicare said, hey, we're going to pay out money for you to treat this. That's why the code has been, all right, bring them in. They have a cough, diagnose it COVID. No matter what it is, diagnose it COVID, put them on the vent. Get that fucking money. Those hospitals wanted their fucking money,
It's all like administrative decisions in the hospital.
Yeah.
And like
And you had-
doctors that are involved in the administrative.
And then you had all
positions.
these nurses and doctors being like, we're killing these people. We're killing them.
Yeah.
Like, why are we doing this? We're killing them. And then
you remember those
And then
videos?
there's,
Yeah.
we got in a big fight with your sister about it. About those two doctors right off the rip that came out and said like, yo, we're fucking killing people.
Yeah. Yeah. And they were, I mean, and,
And
then
they got fucking, and where are they? I think they're dead now.
probably you're talking about the two guys, right?
Yeah.
The two.
The California doctors?
Maybe.
They own a private practice.
Yeah. Two white dudes, right? Is that what you're talking about? They're
Yeah.
sitting at a table.
Yeah. I think one of them was a person of color.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. Sure, one of them was.
I say person of color because I don't know what they were.
Yeah. Person
Samoan
of
or some
color.
shit?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that video was fucking telling, man.
Yeah.
I remember watching so many
And
doctor testimonials during the pandemic.
How many people
like,
said the when you brought that video up to people, they all said the same thing. Oh, they're not real doctors, or they own their own private practice.
Yeah.
They just want money.
they're getting revoked? Their license is getting revoked.
Their
and
license
stuff,
are getting
yeah.
revoked. It's like, yeah, Ah!
Why?
clown world, man.
Oh man. And then they like stop putting people on the ventilator because they're like, it's only having, it's 99% death rate or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah, bro.
Did they just say that this thing has a 99% death rate and everyone's going on it?
Yeah, dude, that was like the most stressful time.
Remdesivir?
That was like the most stressful time. It was like
No, remdesivir is really toxic too, though.
yeah, remdesivir. I think they gave my dad that.
They,
Dude, I was so fucking scared that like I told my dad like, and he's like, I gotta go to the hospital. I'm like, do not let them put you on a ventilator.
they tried to, I'm pretty sure. Or no.
No, they didn't.
They didn't.
Yeah.
But if his whatever oxygen levels got low enough,
Yeah.
they were going to. I'm pretty
well,
sure.
for sure they probably would have.
Yeah.
And I just kept telling them, just don't let them put you on that. Fucking bear through whatever it is you're going through.
Yeah. Scott across the street got COVID.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about it, and he found this Indian doctor down the street that's like really like about it, like, and he got hooked up with like monoclonal antibodies and ivermectin.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Can you find that doctor out for
I
me?
will. Yeah, because I was like, I want to know who this guy is, like,
Yeah.
and you know Scott had a rough. He's an older guy. His wife just died too, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not from COVID, right?
No, I'm sure they probably said so.
Yeah.
But she had.
I remember she had problems
yeah,
because
she had-
we ran a podcast where the ambulance came. Remember?
Yeah.
the beginning?
She's been in bad shape, but yeah, he has this doctor in the area that's not about all this bullshit and not about the fucking plunge or anything.
Yeah.
So they're out there. I mean, that's the thing. They are out there, and that's what you have to do, I guess, is like really research who you're gonna have be
Your physician.
your physician, your help with your health,
Yeah.
as they should be. They should be able to help you and push you in the right direction, give you the right suggestions.
Yeah. Find out that doctor for me. 'Cause
I will.
I want a doctor like that.
I know,
You know?
don't we all? I mean, that's what we should have.
Hey, Enzo, what were you saying about AIDS?
I sent you that text earlier. This guy, Luc Montagnier, he's like the father of virology, I think. But
The French dude?
yeah.
Yeah, that dude came out in the beginning, I think, right?
Yeah, the discoverer of AIDS. Well, this guy said that basically, there's a quote that he said,
I'm thinking of a different.
after your third booster, go and get tested for AIDS, and then sue your government, is what he said.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the vaccine is supposed to, it gives you synthetic immunity, right? And so there's theories that it causes people to get what's called antibody dependent enhancement, which makes it like really weakens your immune system. So, and plus they've been talking about how COVID in general was created with a CRISPR gene editor, and that some AIDS,
Parts.
something
were
about
putting-
AIDS
yeah.
was put in there, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So that's funny because if you remember in 2014, there was a Malaysian plane crash. Type that up. And the people that were on it were all the top scientists of AIDS. And there's rumors that the cure for AIDS was on that plane. And it was shot down.
Who was on this plane?
Like
Like a bunch of
100 top
doctors?
AIDS scientists.
Oh shit!
Top AIDS researcher, yeah, Dutch national.
Researchers, like 100 of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Were all killed in 2014 on a Malaysian Airlines crash. That's interesting. Huh?
Yeah.
Is that interesting?
Yep.
So like the cure might have went down with that fucking plane, and now what do they have? Now the cure's gone. No cure.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's no scientist to come out and say, hey, don't worry when everyone starts getting this AIDS you're
Yeah.
talking about, you
Yeah.
know,
Well,
this
which-
vaccine-induced AIDS,
Exactly.
VAIDS.
Vades.
When everyone starts getting VAIDS, there's no scientist to come out and say, hey, don't worry. We got a cure for this shit.
Oh shit!
No, their cure is remdesivir and ventilators. Maybe not
Damn,
for AIDS,
dude.
but
Man, and fucking Fauci was hiding in plain sight as the villain in Dallas Buyers Club. It's what's it called? What do they say when they make him do that?
What?
Like in programming, like
predictive programming.
predictive programming.
Yeah.
Yeah, predictive programming where they have to tell everyone or
Oh, you're saying the karmatic law?
that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Where they showed it. You know what I mean?
They have to show what they're doing
Yeah.
so that we accept it.
Yeah, it's wild. Because I mean, that's what Dallas Buyers Club's about, man. Like, is
I
about
want to watch that again.
Dallas Buyers Club's about fucking the government pushing the wrong medicine and killing a bunch of innocent people.
Yeah, I should probably watch it again, but I'm gonna watch a show about two celebrities fucking instead.
Tom and Pam.
Tom, Pam and Tommy one.
Or- what did I just say? Tom and Pam.
Tom and
Tom
Tammy.
and Pammy.
Tom and
Tom and Pammy.
Hey, I put on that Tom Pammy.
Oh man, you're watching that tonight?
No, not tonight.
Oh, I do want to
The
talk
kids get a sleepover in
a little
our
bit
room.
about Secret Hideout. We're gonna also do some game live streaming, so just be on the lookout for
We're gonna do what?
me and Enzo just jumping
Oh,
on and
gaming.
doing some gaming.
Yeah.
and maybe we'll get some with Jake doing some Switch games or
No, that ain't gonna happen.
get him doing some Link,
I don't know how to do
whatever.
any of that shit.
Is that Link? Is that what it's called? What's that game called?
No, that was
Zelda.
Zelda.
Yeah.
I'm playing fucking retro.
No, but for real, we're
Game
gonna
Boy.
be on, the Secret Hideout podcast, which is on YouTube. It's the same channel. I'll post stuff about when we're gonna go live, talk some smack, and it's fun. It's a good time. Have some of the people on that have been on the shows,
It's not that cool.
play video games.
Dude,
It's
you
just,
would like
it's just
it.
them skydiving.
Don't hate because you ain't on it, dog.
It's just them skydiving.
Don't hate because
Exactly.
he ain't on it.
All
It
right.
would be cool if he was on it though,
yeah,
right?
you, yeah,
I don't know how to
exactly.
do that shit,
If we-
man.
It just takes practice.
I don't even
We
know.
suck
I don't
at
even
it.
know how to go on the line.
I don't understand that. That
have to-
sounded so boomer. It was kind of cute, actually.
No, it's from that movie I reviewed, the
Oh.
Google one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to
On the
go
line.
on the line.
On the line.
Dude, we can
online.
set it up for you. The thing is, there's also a number of games that you might like or that you are already playing that you could
I'm not
also
good at
stream.
video games, bro.
It's the whole point is trash talking and
Man, I just got a new guitar amp. All right,
You stream
I
that
got,
too.
I
that
got,
too.
We'll have- we'll
I'm
have
trying to
some,
figure out how to build my own tone.
We'll figure out how to do some music stuff here too, because I also want to do. That's what Secret Hideout is. We're gonna talk shit, and we're gonna make content. We're gonna drop stuff, and it's easy to put it out there. I don't want to do.
I'm gonna ghostwrite a rap for Jim.
Jake's gonna ghostwrite a
You know?
TikTok rap for me.
He's like skinny, good looking, so brains, looks.
We'll get it going
You
here,
know?
dog. We'll get it
Put
going.
it together. We got to fucking.
You pretty too.
Hey, we gotta get that. Hey, we gotta get that fucking liquid death.
You pretty. We
Sponsorship,
get that
dog.
Liquid Death
I know.
sponsorship.
Off these bars.
Yeah, we get that. Dog, I'm
you gotta
telling you.
include something in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a liquid death pop. Yeah.
And don't worry, we'll put all. You'll get all the credits on there. Just when people ask you personally, like personal people, you say, "Yeah, Jake wrote that."
Yeah, I say I wrote it. No big deal. I already asked
I don't want to
you-
be on paper.
I asked you publicly.
I don't wanna be on paper.
There you go. Fine, you're not on paper ever. I don't know what that means, but I'll get you. We're gonna get that paper though, dog. All right, because the paper be the cancer, bro. All right,
Yeah.
all right. You heard? We should probably wrap this up, anyways. We're hitting 2 hours.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, unless you got more. I just got pee, to be honest. That's really the only thing I'm thinking. So,
Well, you can't hold that.
I mean,
Can't hold it for a
I
second.
can just go pee too. Because you guys, I see you
I'm trying
looking.
to think of something else.
Just it's all
I have a
good.
lot of shit.
All right, let me
but
go
I
pee
mean,
real
I
quick.
don't.
No?
I do. I just gotta figure out what. Oh, what about the whole? Oh, we never talked about Rogan.
Let's
Yeah,
talk.
yeah, yeah.
Why don't you
Alright.
pause it real quick?
Okay, we can do it. This is gonna be the quickest pause. We've done this before.
I need water. It's fucking winter. It's cold. I don't feel like getting up, going to the gym. You feel lazy and shit. You hit that weed, dude. You're like, bro, I don't give a fuck, man. I can just put on some music and
go
just
to the
go
gym.
and hit the gym. Yeah.
You feel like it motivates you more?
Yeah, like I don't know. It just gives me that extra oomph that I need to like.
Yeah, sometimes like I find it easier to concentrate on things if I do smoke a little bit of weed.
Yeah.
But I don't smoke that much weed though.
I
Like
smoke a
I don't smoke a lot of weed. I'll eat edibles a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'll eat an edible probably 4 times a week, but just a real small dose.
See, edibles wreck me, man. I don't know what.
But
it
yeah,
is.
it's because you're eating too much. If
Yeah.
you eat just a little bit, it doesn't wreck you. Unless you want it to wreck you.
That's not true.
No,
No,
I swear,
it's
it is
also,
true.
It just lasts
But you
so
can make a
long,
mistake
dude.
of eating too much.
It just lasts so long. Yeah, like the time I had 100 milligrams, half of what Owen Benjamin had.
All right.
What?
Enzo's looking too good on this shit, man. Why is Enzo looking better on us than us? Like his background and shit.
It is. I know. We gotta work on it. We gotta get this.
It's a perfect lighting over here.
Do you know what I
But
was?
like he's like his back. Go on, look at. He's like full. He's got color around him, and
Hey, it looks good.
Is it that light right there? To
it's just like the
Well,
curtains.
you have a
and-
light direct
me.
on. You have good backdrops. You have this light that's hitting you too. Probably this late. It's getting right to you.
Yeah.
What if?
That's
I don't know.
fine.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm not the person to ask about that.
He does look good though. He looks like he actually has skin. Like we're you and I look like we're just red. You look all right in this. You don't look like Bam Margera today.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, we're going. So whenever.
Oh, you guys
Oh,
are
we're already
going?
filming.
Yeah. This is all on here. This
Oh.
is going to be on the podcast. But we're going to get into Joe Rogan now that we're back.
Yeah, we got to talk about Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan and like the Rumble deal.
Has he talked about it at all?
No.
He hasn't brought up anything on the show.
No, because I think in Spotify's contract, they probably have in there that they're going to like kill his family if he doesn't go along with it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't just shut up and because he doesn't really. Yeah, you think he'd say something
So
about it.
if you're living under a rock, Joe Rogan's a video coincidentally put out at the beginning of Black History Month, of Joe Rogan saying the N-word throughout his career. And it's a video of clips of him saying it. The thing is, when you watch it, have you guys watched it?
Yeah,
I
I've seen
have
it's
not.
been out there forever.
Okay.
That video, that compilation video has been out there forever.
Oh, it has.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. And they just used it. That whoever that lady was, she's an artist leaving Spotify.
Yeah.
She used it in her statement of leaving Spotify. She's like, and this man says all this.
That's
Yeah, and if you
ridiculous.
watch it, you could obviously tell like none of it is like derogatory, like
At all.
But it's working. Here's the thing, though: he fucking apologized for it, and he fucked up by doing that, man. He fucked up by doing that, and Trump wrote a statement about that.
I saw that.
You
That was
know,
crazy.
Trump's like, you fucked up. But,
So did DeSantis.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that he should have told them to pound sand.
and he should have, because what happened is he should have at least waited a few days, because it only took a few days for people and his fans and stuff to clap back at the leftist side of that. I mean, see if you can find it. Look up the Young Turks saying the N-word. People have been making videos.
Young turds.
Young
Just kidding.
Turks.
I know. I said that on purpose.
So people have been making videos of all these quote unquote leftist people and like doing the same thing, and like that's coming out like fucking out of the woodworks right now. People made videos of showing The Rock and all of his transphobic shit he said, and the whole thing is like, all right, if you guys want to play that game, so can we. Now you got to cancel these people.
Yeah. Joe Biden.
You got to cancel Joe Biden.
Yeah.
You got to cancel the Young Turks. Got to cancel The Rock. Got to cancel this comedian and that comedian. And so he just would have kind of waited a minute. Maybe he could have let the people do their work, and maybe he would have felt a little bit different about it.
Yeah, I agree. I think he was quick to jump on it. I mean, mind you, like he does explain it on his most recent podcast with Akash Singh.
Did you find that video?
I think that's his
Is
name.
this it
but-
right here? Curb your N word. Oh no, here you go. Cenk Uygur is saying the N word.
No, it's like a compilation.
Yeah, this
And
is
so we can't play it. It doesn't matter
Why?
because it's all a bunch of N-words.
N words.
No, I think they blank it.
No, they don't.
Oh, they
For
don't.
sure, they don't. Don't play it. But
But it's the Young Turks saying it.
it is the Young Turks saying it.
And anyone else saying it.
It ain't us saying it.
Yeah. Disclaimer: we do not approve of this type of language. I guess.
I know
because it's all like
the matter.
the fact that because even
care.
even this video
out of
is
context.
is them. They're not using it derogatory.
No.
in derogatory fashion.
They're using it. Well, they are. Well, they're saying how somebody did.
Yeah, yeah. They're just saying it. They're not calling anybody it.
No, they're
know?
reporting on it. They're reporting on it and just saying what it is. It's like, well, Louis C.K. has the best bit about this. Period. Where he
Have you
says,
watched any of his new stand-ups?
I heard it's great, but I haven't watched it yet. It's
Larry made
online.
me watch a couple,
Is it good?
or like not the whole thing, but some like 10 minutes of it. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's the best. I mean, he's probably really deep.
It's on his
into-
website.
Yeah, he's probably real deep into the bad stuff. Like, he's the best.
The best ones always
Yeah,
are.
for sure. But he has a bit where he says, like, why am I gonna say, like, he says saying the N word is like making the other person say the word in their head. Like
Yeah.
every time I say the N word, everyone who's listening to this automatically thinks of what the N word is and then says it in their head.
Yeah.
So like it's just we're playing like a semantical game with it. It's ridiculous. So if like you're reporting and you're in a position of Joe Rogan or the Young Turks or anything, and they're reporting on or quoting
Talking
somebody,
the word, yeah, just say it.
yeah, they say it. Dude, and the best is watching all the like. There's people that are
Play the
going
Joe
out-
Biden one.
Yeah, play the Joe
Which
Biden.
Joe
one.
Biden one? The one where
Just say Joe Biden says N word.
Yeah. But like you
Funny.
see like a bunch of they do those like run around the streets and see how what people's thoughts are on something.
You're on Google, bro. That's not gonna. Of course, you type in Joe Biden and they bring up Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
That's funny. That is funny. Wow.
Run that back. So can,
Yeah.
can they see that?
Yeah,
Let's see
bring
if
it,
Duck
bring
Duck
it
Go
back.
does it. Or videos. Let's see if DuckDuckGo. Nope.
Well, kind
Not
of,
like Google.
but
Let's go
bring
back.
Google back. Google.
Bring Google back.
Yeah, like every single one is Joe Rogan.
So no, clear the search.
All right, you made me
Do
fucking.
it in real time.
I lost my.
Joe Biden N word.
So you type in Joe Biden N word, and the first one,
Is
two,
CNN.
first if you go to videos, first 1, 2, 3,
4, 5,
4, 5,
6.
6. Then did Joe Biden accidentally say the N word?
Then the 7th one is still
And then-
Joe Rogan again.
And then 7, 8, 9. It's all Joe Rogan.
Yeah, it's the entire thing.
You got this right?
And they
Yeah.
couldn't even say that it was like alphabetical because Joe like. if
Joe Biden
Joe
would come
Biden
first.
would come first if that was how it worked. If it. All the,
And
all
I love the one in there that's like, did he accidentally say? I don't know. Enzo, find the real video now.
got it.
Let's find out if he accidentally says it. Let's find out here.
All right, brace yourselves, guys.
1985. Let's see if Joe Biden says the N word on accident.
I think it was. I think he
Are
actually.
you gonna click on that shit?
Yeah, we got dial up going on right now. It's all right. It's loading.
Oh
Let's see.
shit, we got cut off.
Um,
We figured out they're listening to us.
yeah, that could have happened. I got it.
So wait, did he? You were saying he brought up something on the show?
Oh god, I just looked on Google too. He brought up like why he apologized, and he's like, well, he's like, I stay off like online and stuff. He's like, I don't feel like you don't have to not apologize for things. He's like, if it's something that you regret,
Yeah.
like then you can apologize for it. Like no one's to tell me I
Yeah,
can
but that's
or cannot apologize.
regret what though?
We can look at it from wherever we're standing and be like he
Yeah.
shouldn't have and but if he's not looking at everything and he's just like, well, hey, I'm gonna just put this out here.
Yeah.
He's like, I've known this video's been here forever. And he's like, I had to finally address it.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't use the word and but it was kind of cucky. I don't know.
I got it right here.
It was cocky.
Yeah. Oh, you got it?
I get though his family's in danger, so
Yeah.
Indicate that there was intent. The court found the plan with unerring precision slices through the city's traditional subunit, the ward in a racially selective manner, leaving intact predominantly white wards while
might add
carving up
this.
those densely populated by blacks. As of the governor, the court concludes, quote, the governor's opposition to the Nunes plan was predicated in significant part on his delineation of a majority black district centered in Orleans Parish. In a confidential
Would you pull up
portions
the
of your
whole
staff
fucking
memo,
thing?
they brought to your attention
Pull up,
the
bro.
allegation
Come on.
that
Almost
important
over. It's 55
legislators
seconds.
in defeating the Nunes plan in the basement
Spazzes.
said, quote, we already have a nigger mayor and we don't need any more nigger big shots. And the court cited evidence of discriminatory intent on the part of other legislators,
run that back real quick.
who testified at the court hearing.
Run it back right there.
Basement said, quote, we already have a nigger mayor and we don't need any more nigger big shots.
That's
Yeah.
Joe Biden, the president.
That's the president saying it right there. It didn't sound like an accident to me.
He's
He's quoting somebody,
Yeah.
but that doesn't matter,
Right.
right?
No, I know. I mean,
Looks like there might be a newer one too here. No, that might be just. It might be just like the old.
play that real quick. The new one. Because that was the one that came up when we were looking at the Google search. It said, did he accidentally say it? So, like, it might just be him saying, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Niger.
See if more- Niger. Oh man.
If you have a little stutter in the middle of Nigeria, you might fuck up.
Next year.
Oh man.
On Iran's nuclear program.
How long is this one? 8
1 minute,
minutes?
1 minute 30.
Life and activities across the Middle East. We're going to work in close cooperation with our
All right, doesn't matter.
European and other partners as we proceed. We'll also work together to lock down fissile and radiological material to prevent terrorist groups from acquiring and using them. Look, the range of challenges Europe and the United States must take on together.
He looks fake as fuck.
I highly doubt he's gonna say the N word anytime soon.
To hear,
Hold up. Let's go back to the other one.
hear next from my good friend.
What?
My good friend.
Some may say my.
This is
Which blanket
Barack Obama. Oh Lord.
this is louder with Crowder, so hopefully.
So, anyways, fuck this shit. I don't care about Biden anyway.
Yeah.
That looks fake as fuck, though. Like, it just every time he's on TV, it just looks fake.
That looks different too.
Yeah.
They're using different ones.
But anyways, so Rumble recently put out a statement saying they will offer Joe $100 million for 4 years, uncensored. He could put up all of his episodes he wants.
Yeah.
guarantee you it won't be uncensored. He can't bring up a couple topics. Guarantee it.
On Rumble.
Oh, I guarantee you he can't bring up the. You know
Well,
what I'm gonna
can
say.
We can't bring it up.
Yeah, I can't bring it up either. Go ahead.
Has he brought this up before?
No, but I'm just saying they're saying it's going to be totally uncensored, 100%. You can say whatever you want. I guarantee you it won't be. Rumble is like establishment owned, I think.
Rumble's a stat. I mean, they got 100 mil. Who owns Rumble? Because I was wondering that too. I was like,
Chris Pavlovsky.
okay.
I don't know who that is, but
Wait, go up. It said 7? Oh, no. Okay.
He's the founder. So who's the money behind? Where's the money come in?
Who funds Rumble?
So anti-canty. So have you heard Rumble not being like a platform for actual free speech?
as far as I know, the only one that's truly free speech is Gab.
But is Gab's not really a video hosting platform?
They have Gab TV, but okay, Narya and Peter Thiel. Hold on.
Who's that? That sounds familiar.
Peter Thiel just, I think he left wherever he was at. I think it was Meta and Facebook to join Trump to do his Truth Social platform.
Oh.
So he used to be like with Facebook and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
different crime family.
Yeah.
Different
yeah.
crime family.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rumble's part of the crime family, but it's a different one.
Yep.
Which one do you like better, though? You know,
Rumble though, right? I mean, right? Don't you
I mean, I don't
look
fuck with Rumble at all, but you know.
I think we have a Rumble. Or no, we don't have a Rumble, but I'm gonna have all these
On that
Rumble.
topic, we didn't bring up the GoFundMe about the truckers, the Canadian truckers GoFundMe that got canceled.
Yeah, they ended up refunding everyone. I'm pretty
Well,
sure,
Well, you have until a certain date to get refunded.
and then they distribute.
But
it.
there's a lawyer that I follow that's taking a class action lawsuit against them because people are claiming that they're not getting their full refund back.
Like due to
it,
fees
like-
or something.
Yeah, due to fees and everything. This lawyer's like, no, it shouldn't be anything. Like, you should be getting your full refund back because they're siphoning money then.
Yeah, it's tricky. GoFundMe's always been weird.
They allowed like fundraisers for BLM and stuff and
Yeah.
all these
I
other
know.
groups.
I seen. Did
Yeah.
you send me a meme or someone sent me a meme about that? I think it was a Babylon Bee thing, but
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact wordage, but it was funny. But yeah, GoFundMe. We've participated with GoFundMe before, with like a band project.
No, that was
That wasn't GoFundMe.
No, it wasn't GoFundMe.
No?
No.
What was that one called?
I forgot.
Pa-
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. Oh, I'm sitting here thinking the whole time that it was GoFundMe.
There's
Same thing though, right?
Give, Send,
No.
Go is another one.
No, GoFundMe is just straight donation.
Should-
Kickstarter is like you gotta like give back.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought that was okay. Yeah, I was fucking this all up in my mind.
So do you think Joe? What do you think's gonna happen with this? I heard they deleted.
Yeah.
What is that?
And they're taking like it's at over 101 episodes now.
Why?
Have been pulled from Rogan. Let me see if I can send this to Enzo. It's because of who knows, racial reasons or I don't know.
Have the Robert Malone ones?
No, that's the thing.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So they don't know if like Tim Pool was reporting on this, and he was like, I don't know if Joe pulled these down like himself because he was like, hey, you know, we gotta get some of this shit off here because they're having a fit about stuff, or if Spotify employees went and pulled
Did it.
Yeah.
And
So-
he's staying quiet on all this.
Do you have the list of them, Enzo?
And he's not talking about any of this on his show.
He's not talking. He hasn't. The one thing that's super sketchy is he hasn't talked about any of these missing episodes. He talked about it once, and he said that they were going to come back. He said that there was a problem from YouTube to Spotify, and they lost a bunch of files. And it just so happened that it looked like it was like
It's
Alex
coincidence,
Jones, and yeah, he said it was like a coincidence. But they never. He was like, they will be back up. And since then, it was like 33 episodes at first,
huh? Yeah.
and now it's over 100. There's a Tim Pool tweeted about it. Let me see real quick. I retweeted it on Secret Hideout.
You
Look
just
up-
did right now?
Yeah, look up Secret Hideout. Or
I'm
yeah,
on it right now. Tweets.
I retweeted Tim Pool.
Page that lists all the GRE.
There it is, right here. Yeah, JRE is missing up there.
This is the list going in the background.
Well, go to the fucking website. Oh.
Alex Jones, man, that was such a good episode.
So hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up on the screen. So, okay. So all the ones with the new on them have been. And if you're watching on YouTube, we have it up on the screen. So check it out. All the ones with new were pulled all on a Friday night, like February 4th, Friday night, and this is right after I believe all the controversy started with Rogan.
All Owen Benjamins.
Those are old. Yeah, they pulled those at first.
Damn, Alex Jones and Eddie Bravo. That's my favorite episode of him.
I know. That one might be on YouTube still.
Gavin, McInnes, Milo. It's like
If
almost
these-
everyone.
If this shit
right
doesn't
wing.
come back, like, I mean, the fact that you can't, it's like hard to find the Alex Jones one, like that's
So-
1984 shit, bro.
So,
like
exactly,
deleting,
exactly.
like, deleting things to make it seem like it never happened. You know, just like we said, like, you know,
And look at a lot of these
you
are
know-
just other comedians. Greg Fitzsimmons, Ari Shafir, and Amy Schumer. Like these are his early podcasts.
it's like the slavery thing with the Republicans and Democrats. You know, like Democrats throughout history were in support of slavery. They wanted slavery, and they created the KKK. And then now the argument is, oh, the parties flip sides, right?
Yeah.
They switch sides. Like, okay, like first off, when?
Yeah.
Like, why don't they? Why isn't there a fucking national holiday or some shit like that? Of, you know, side flipping day. All the banks are closed.
Because it's
Right?
bullshit.
But so like fucking 30 years from now, fucking Democrats are gonna be like, we never wanted you know, lockdowns or mandates, you know, and they're gonna say, oh, it's they switched parties,
yes,
you know, and they're gonna
Yes.
say, oh, we never wanted mandates and shit like that.
yes.
We never wanted
50
censored.
years from now. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. It's gonna
Like,
be
well, wait a minute. That episode on Joe Rogan with Alex Jones. What episode with Joe Rogan and Alex Jones?
Yeah,
Which episode? That doesn't exist.
I know.
I don't know. But hey, Jim, why don't you tell everyone where they can find us?
Check us out on Instagram at Secret Hideout Podcast, Twitter Secret Hideout 17, and then make sure you subscribe, like, and share all of our YouTube videos. And we really like some comments, so Even if it's a fuck you or do this or you guys suck, just give us some love in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah, and don't listen to a word we say because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And please, always do your own research, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.